there, Barbara.
I'm not used to it yet.
Or...
You guys can keep going. I'm just...
Right.
Coulter has decided that none of us are allowed to sit with him anymore. So that's why he has one whole camera just for himself.
You're not my dad!
He killed him dead.
Yeah, he did kill Jake. It was very sad.
Rest in paradise, Betty.
Yes, it was very sad.
A dead body around and didn't do anything about it, so...
Well, I mean, like, it is fun to put your feet on him underneath the table, but, like, other than that, we should really do something about the bar.
Is it supposed to squish like that?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't put your foot there.
Oh.
Anyway, so...
I have so much space. It's
Hooray. After all the hard work you've put in, I think you deserve it.
Yes. Ever since we got new, better cameras, every week it's been like 2 hours of let's make the system work.
Which is totally the camera.
They'll be worth it. They'll be worth it.
You should just do a live blog of how much you have to do.
I don't. By the end of the month, the goal is it'll all work.
It does work.
Okay. We have some great conversations during.
Absolutely.
Because like we're all sitting here while Coulter's just running around trying to fix everything, and you truly are the wind beneath our wings.
To be very fair, you all have been very kind of offering help. I just don't know how to ask.
It's like when your type A husband, who I don't have at all, is doing dishes and I want to help and he wants me to help, and then I start helping and I get shooed out of the kitchen eventually.
You're helping wrong.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Well, really what his ADHD wants is for me to sit near him and like be with him while be with him while he does the
Just
chore.
grab the
but then he
towel.
puts his headphones in and I'm like, so do you want me here or do you want me gone? Like, I don't know how I exist in this scenario, so I'm just gonna go play a video game.
Yep.
And then I do that.
Strixhaven!
Yeah, Strixhaven. Helena, do you want to go over last episode or do you want me to do it?
I did take notes this time. Was mostly combat, though.
It was mostly combat, but there was a lot of stuff that happened in the end. Did you change your character, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, so you're no longer an Alan?
No.
Okay. Did you actually?
No.
Okay.
Like, I need to know.
We're shadowing the dean, who was acting very strangely. We found a secret door that led to a portal, where it was like a extra dimensional space for her office. She's fondling some orb of black goo while she's in there, and so we fight. Ultimately, Peach destroys the orb, which seems to release something that had some control over the dean. And Dell gets kind of like sucked up into
the order of events are a little bit off on that. So Dean Tullis is being controlled by Mama, and then when you and Zira were sealed away, she was like, I'll release your friends if you let me consume you. And then she consumes Dell, and then she goes, that was stupid, and then keeps trying to kill you, and then you destroyed the orb.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Oh, keep going. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was
No.
trying to keep the narrative.
It just sucks for Dell.
Yeah, so Dell was killed.
Yeah, so sucked into the earth somehow. And then the dean seems to be back to Dean Tullis. We encounter Virgil, who kind of bursts out of the fireplace suddenly and is like, I know exactly what's going on here. I know all of you. I can help one. I can help Dell. And we're like, yeah, please help Dell. And so he brings Dell back. Little did we know that Zira had passed away while we were trying to get him medical help. Healer help. I mean, again, for a magical school, I don't understand why nobody can bring somebody
the
back.
office is
It's woeful.
I believe it was decided canonically that Zira you guys did get somebody to cast Raise Dead on him, and Zero did not return, which does happen.
Okay.
Because it is a choice on the dead's part.
Right, but like there was no one around to like do healing at the time. Yeah.
And weirdly, Zira had even told Peach, I want to be, spread underneath in this area near my dad's castle on a hill. So he somehow knew. Recapitated.
For the record, I did not know.
He did not know.
But
He knew.
I didn't know he was going to die.
He didn't even
Did you
take
know
the
someone
damn
was gonna
healing
die?
potion that was in his pocket.
when
I don't know when.
I healed everyone else,
It's funny because the characters specifically in that battle, they searched everyone's pockets for healing potions, but
Zero.
never Zero's.
it fell out as Fjolnir was carrying me.
So
I blame him.
we are going to...
Yeah.
The faculty kind of takes everything very serious from that point. They kind of shut down the campus for the rest of the year. Final exams had already taken place, so like it was kind of like just no more classes. You know what I mean? Like everyone's good to go. They do hold a memorial for Zira and several other students who were killed by Mema throughout the year. It's kind of the second time that's happened in 2 years, because the previous year there was a memorial at the end of the school year, and this year there's an even bigger one.
This school kind of sucks.
So, but the
The death
faculty
rate.
are now kind of taking this threat seriously.
That's good.
But anyway, so that's kind of how the school year ends. We kind of zoom out to this hill in Eberron with this tree and the characters gathered around. Unfortunately, Fjolnir couldn't be there because his father is his father. And shortly after the events with Mema, no one has heard from Virgil or Dante. So it's unclear whether you have not lost your powers, but...
Every morning, Del wakes up and casts an Eldritch Blast at the wall just to make sure.
Poor little featherless, demonic Del.
Featherless. Did I miss?
Do you want to describe what your character looks like now?
Sure. So he does still wear the same cloak that he wore before that covers a lot of him and has a hood that comes up. But now instead of being like a mix of like black, white, and brown feathers that are all over him, it's just like a bald bird head with the beak and red-orange eyes.
I also like to think that he still has one horn, where that like little feather horn was before.
Yes. Yeah. It's a little mangled. But yeah, because he did have the little owl horns,
Yeah.
but now they're actual just
Little
horns.
actual
Okay.
horns.
And his wings have gone from being feathered owl wings to bat-like wings that
Wow.
have little like spiked tips between where the fingers would be attached. He's very cute in the most demonic way.
Because he was raised as a tiefling. That was how Virgil was able to help him. The story with that and how it's explained to you later is the bits of you he could grab, he just replaced everything else with demon. So like she ate most of you, so he was like, I can put him back together, and so he just put demon where the bits that were eaten were, and that's how
Missing
you
parts.
came out the way you came out.
Adorable, you mean?
Yeah. But he was able to save the core of you.
I think there was a moment where after he was recovered enough, they brought him a mirror with a lot of like, oh God, what's this gonna be like? And he's like, I am beautiful.
You look so rad.
Right?
We have so many more pranks available to us now.
And my screech is so much more terrifying.
Why does it sound like children dying?
Oh no.
So we will. That should be all the context Kipper
Yeah.
needs.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you.
assuming Kipper, Peach, and Del all show up for the spreading of the ashes.
Yes.
I mean, I coordinate with whoever I would coordinate with about the final wishes he told me. So yeah, and I definitely wrote his father.
Oh, no one from his family shows up to this.
It's very annoying. I send them a curse.
Who were your closest people, Zira, at the school? Because they would also attend.
At the school, you mean?
Like
You were-
your relationships on your.
The cards are right here, but I didn't. Oh, I probably did see Sierra, but didn't pull it.
Is that the right one? Yeah. Quintilius,
Quintilius is there.
Rampart,
Rampart is there.
and Melathorn is at a 0.
He probably would not have attended.
So it's just Quintilius and Rampart. Is everyone else is at negatives?
So I don't know who's leading the ceremony, but I'm gonna give it over to you. This is the situation we're in. He asked you to do it, so I don't know if like you're spearheading it.
Okay, so no faculty would be helping with this.
So the faculty one already happened.
Okay.
So the one at the school already happened, where it was the faculty and everything. Like this is the personal ceremony of the spreading of the ashes.
Okay, so sure, I could say I took control of that and got the appropriate people together. I think I arranged for some music to be played.
I'll play a flute. I'll be playing in the background.
You as well as a band.
Bring the gong. She loves the gong.
I'll make sure we have it.
And I set a small fire at the castle too at some point.
That will then set the castle on fire.
I mean that's would be the goal, but I'm not gonna like hold my breath that no one's gonna see it before it's at that point.
So you're saying you tried to burn his father's house now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Anyway, okay, so I guess so. I coordinate that. Everybody's here. I thank everybody. Thank you all for coming. If anybody would like to say anything about Zira before we spread the ashes, now is a good time. He was enigmatic, yes. We can let the music speak for him, for us all.
I
Oh.
would like to say a few words. Zira was truly one of my 4 best friends who have a habit of getting into dangerous situations. I would not be here today if it were not for his sacrifice at my stead, and that was just living with me. What he did to protect me and keep me here with both his father and my mother can truly never be fully repaid. But I will spend the rest of my life working to honor his legacy by telling all of you not to do chaotic things before I join you.
That seems right. Like he'll be with us always.
Yes. And if I have a chance to reach into the afterlife and get a exasperated or sarcastic remark, I will do so.
Yeah, you need to work on your sarcasm, but I believe in you, and I bet Zero would have too.
And we can raise everyone to the ground. Sorry. Apologies.
I just get really close to you.
I wish I could have been there with y'all. I feel I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Zira had a big heart, and I wish more people could have seen that, and I wish his family could have accepted him for that. And I guess we all take a bit of his heart with us.
But not literally, because that would be gross.
No, yeah, no, I didn't. We didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
I got it. See. Yeah.
He would not have liked that, but I would have done the same.
The Malais come and hug you. It's definitely the Malais are there.
Yes.
I forgot about the Malais.
Many. No. Goodbye, Zira.
Goodbye, my friend.
Rest in paradise.
Mm.
Spread. Yeah.
As you're spreading the ashes, I will hit the war gong. I'm hoping there's a tree that I can hang the gong on, or at least prop it against, and just, let it resound over the countryside.
Let's
Oh,
out.
I don't remember us discussing that. Okay.
Dell lets out the one proper eagle screech of his entire life.
Nice. I yell.
After that, how do you guys spend your summer vacation now that you don't have to do the Orkney anymore? What do we call it?
The Orkness.
The Orkness. Yeah.
The Orkness. Well, that only happens like,
But it was, you don't have to do it ever again.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
The Orkness is done.
I'm
for
done
you,
with the
yeah.
Orkness.
Until the quarter quell.
Yeah. Oh god, the quarter quell. They recall all the people who won the Orkness. That's what happened.
They've never done that before.
That's what happens at the quarter quell. I think this year I will probably. Actually, I will ask. I might see if I can spend time with Peach. See if maybe
Oh, okay, sure. I invite you out to
rather
my
than
family,
going home.
my family ranch or whatever.
Yeah.
The catnip farm.
If that's what it is. And maybe I plan us a trip somewhere
Yeah.
by the water, like a summer vacation kind of thing.
I love it. Just to kind of get away from.
I invite Del, but I feel like he's gonna be going through some things.
I fulfilled my destiny.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought there was gonna be like a lot of adjusting again.
I was consumed by Mama, which is how I always expected to die, and I'm here.
Wow, that's so cool. So, okay, so the next year we really need to focus on my destiny. Your destiny took up a lot of time.
It did.
So, okay, cool. I'm glad we're in agreement.
Yes. It was not intentional. I apologize. Frosty is beyond my control.
And every pool you get in with him turns into a hot tub.
Oh, I hate that.
Sometimes we want cool water.
Was Zira? I'm trying to remember because I don't think we ever said anything very specific about your attire. But would you say that there were any key items that Zira generally always wore?
He had that in his picture. He had like a blue scarf coming.
Yeah, it was like a scarf sash thing.
Okay, if nobody else claims it, Del will put that underneath the hood, so there's always the little blue.
I love that.
Cool.
Yes, we get into a little trouble. We go do a little summer road trip, maybe.
Yep, I like it.
And then
I get a boyfriend, but then immediately break up with him. So,
He wasn't that. You're so
it
much
turns
better.
out to be a dark wizard.
and then I get another boyfriend, and then I immediately break up with him too.
Summer
And
loving.
so now I really want a boyfriend.
What happened to this Baxi you went to prom with?
I broke up with him too.
He
was
He
like
was
a cousin or something.
I
Wait a
don't
minute.
He's
I
just
feel
got high
like
standards, and that's okay.
I feel like she's just a bit temperamental.
Towards the end of the summer, you all receive your year 4 enrollment packets. Del, this is the first time you've gotten one.
So he's just kind of been there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember the backstory for Del, but like literally my mom brainwashed
Oh, yeah.
everyone into letting him be there.
Yep.
Um,
You're actually legit this year.
and then Virgil was like, "You didn't tell me that you don't exist at this school."
We need to fix it.
We have to pay for you now.
Bayou beware.
And in your
No
enrollment
returns.
packets, your final year at Strixhaven is completely covered by the school.
What?
I think it's the least that they could do for all the danger that they put us through.
For sure. I think I would like a check actually.
And they've also cleared out 3 of the alumnus apartments, so you will not be rooming with anyone this year. You will have your own apartment with kitchenette and everything.
That definitely feels like a bribe.
I have never been alone.
I mean, you can stay with me, that's fine. If you'd prefer not to be alone, that's it. I mean, if you're excited about the idea of being alone, then that's great. No? Okay.
Well, you have Philip.
He's still.
Oh God, I brought Philip with me. Philip's my fun party trick that like whenever you were ready to break up with the guy, after the fact to soften the blow, I would pick him up and snap his neck.
Oh my god, it's so awful. It really disoriented them.
No, it's okay. He likes it.
He likes it.
Enjoys being dead.
On the way to Strixhaven, he kind of goes, "Hey, Del,
Yes.
I was wondering if, I don't know, maybe I could have like a little space in the new place.
Yes.
I think I've just, after everything that's happened and with Virgil being gone, it isn't the same place it used to be. And I was just thinking it might be nice to not. You're being weird. That's a weird face.
You don't want to die anymore.
No, I didn't say that. I just said if I can't die for real, it might be nice to live for a bit until I die, maybe. Stop it. No.
You have to share the space. I will primarily be living with Keeper, but
Oh, is that the one with the gong?
yes.
I'm
No.
living with
You
people.
can have my apartment that I will not be using.
Oh, I've never lived alone before.
Keeper, there's been a rearrangement.
All right.
I'm going to be living with Philip.
Oh, okay.
But I really appreciate the offer. It was
Oh,
that kind of you.
absolutely. And if you
You're
want to,
welcome anytime for frittatas.
that sounds lovely.
They're abyssal chicken frittatas, but
And we can keep it very warm.
it's very
Chickens are
warm.
spicy.
Okay, should we pause?
It's up to you guys.
I mean, I guess you're not
Were
even
you about
introduced
to
yet. I'm not
introduce
there,
them?
sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
So you arrive and your apartments are all kind of like in a row.
Slumber parties.
I love it. See, now that we started with the like Hunger Games theme, I'm like, great, Victor's Village. That's what this is.
You receive a letter from your ex-roommate Audrey that says
Aubrey.
Aubrey.
No, Audrey?
Audrey.
Audrey.
It's the opposite of the famous person.
Yeah.
Audrey.
And it's
Audrey.
basically like, I heard that we will not be rooming together this year, which is fantastic news, but I hope that whoever you live with in the future is just as annoyed as I was.
Aw. She gonna miss me.
We should invite her over for our housewarming
We
party.
should. Oh, I like that.
What if, hear me out,
Mm-hmm.
we build a wall on either side of the hallway, and then it's more like we all have bedrooms in a house.
I like that.
So you're wanting to break the walls down in the apartments?
No, add walls in the hallway.
There's a great tree outside of my door, outside of my window, that we can use as an entrance instead.
And I think
I don't know if I'll fit, but
I mean,
I'm definitely open to trying.
yeah, it's a big window.
Okay, great.
I might ask that the uptight wizard fellow that almost died with us before if he would fabricate the walls. That seems easy.
That could work. I'm thinking, as a departing gift, I'm gonna have a small gong sent to Audrey. What do you think?
I love it.
Just so she remembers me and
And I
our
keep
beloved.
saying apartment, but they're more like little condos, like they're little houses next to each other.
Oh,
like
so
in a cul-de-sac
What I was
kind of
imagining.
situation.
What I was imagining was like so like you and it might be different than this, but is that it's like an apartment building kind of setting. We all have our own little apartments, and then it should be a full hallway where you can go to other apartments, and there's just a wall on either side, but only one has a door because we just need one front door. There's a little welcome mat and like flowers.
I like it.
But if they are separate houses, then I think we should create an adjoining hallway.
Mm-hmm. It just makes one big like courtyard in the middle
Yeah.
because we have a little hallway to each house. They're
They're
all
gonna
joining.
hate us. They're gonna be so
You
disappointed.
guys just
that they
want
gave
a
us
house with 3 bedrooms? Like,
No, we want 3 houses
because
with 7 bedrooms.
Because we can
And
just
fill our
do a
house.
house.
Like a dorm, or I mean, like a fraternity.
Yeah.
Either way.
There are guild houses, which are the Strixhaven equivalent of fraternities.
Yeah,
so
give
like
us
you
that.
can join a guild house. So they give you guys your own guild house. Is that preferable?
I'm okay with this. Yes.
So you guys have to come up with the name and everything, like the charter for your new guild house. So future students of Strixhaven can join your guild house.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys start up a fraternity.
But we
Slash
could just be
sorority.
I'm okay with
completely
this.
honest in our charter so nobody joins.
For sorority.
For
Yeah,
sorority.
for sorority.
Sorority.
That sounds like a
So for
furry sorority.
Yeah.
For sorority.
Okay, this is gonna take some
Fraternity.
serious thought. Deciding what it's called. What are the naming conventions? Is it still Greek letters?
No, it's arcane symbols, and then you just pick kind of like an ostentatious name.
Okay.
I think we should all
Who
brainstorm.
are we? Yes. Who are we?
As you're thinking
Together.
about that, you also have to fill out your entrance packets, and with
Oh,
your
crap.
4th year, you get a choice of advanced classes. Now, for whatever reason, you guys all choose arcane herbology. Like, you just choose that altogether. Like, I don't. It's just super random that you guys all chose that.
I love arcane herbology.
That won't come back at
Well,
all.
no, because we decided that we need to make sure we know how to use
Medicinal plants.
medicinal plants
Yeah.
because shit went down last year and
Yeah, I like to say that I took like a healer. I just want to become proficient in a healer's kit. So over the summer I did something too.
With downtime, that's perfect. You can add the proficiency to your character sheet even.
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay. And level 8, if you really want to be good at it, you could have, instead of doing an ABSI, you could take a feat. And then
I
take
took
the,
lucky because I wanted that.
I was going to say you could take the healer feat, which lets you use healer's kit as a standard action
That's what
to
gave
heal
me the.
somebody.
That's what gave me the idea, but I wanted lucky more, so I thought.
Well,
I'd
just
I'll get
Be
a
aware
lucky
the
kit.
healer's kit without the feat isn't that great, but
It
just-
still heals a little.
I think it only lets you stabilize. It doesn't do any healing without the feat.
That's fine. I'll stabilize.
And it requires the medicine skill, I believe.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just letting you know.
And I took care of all of that this summer. Thank you.
And then your choices, there's 6 advanced 4th year classes that you can take. These are more intensive than the classes you've taken before, but you get a choice. And they're split up by the different colleges. So there's a general studies class, which is advanced applied magic. There's the silver quill class, which is advanced luminancy, and you could take 3 of these. You have enough time to take 3 of these courses plus arcane herbology. Applied illusory arts, arcane macroeconomics, eldritch and arcane performances, and extraplanar cryptozoology.
Crypto.
are you also taking extraplanar cryptozoology?
I am. I like extraplanar animals.
Holds up Philip. Me too.
Well, I don't know if I would qualify as an animal. Do you see me as an animal?
We are all animals, Philip.
Technically, me and you are not anymore.
But you are extra planar.
That is true.
Okay. Do you want to go back in the oven?
No, I think I'm gonna go check on the chickens.
Okay. Have fun.
They might be peeling today.
Oh, bring me back some chips.
You not know what a bizzle chicken looks like.
No, I don't think I
chance?
do.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
I'm a
They're
Google.
so cute.
Hang on, I can just do it on I could show it to everybody.
Okay.
Yes, I have. Roll20 is amazing, and they have a picture.
That might be the first time we've ever said it. We should compliment Roll20 more.
Roll 20 is fantastic.
There are frustrations that we experience, but it is a really fantastic app overall.
How do I show this?
It makes playing so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how easily it works as both the online version and at the table.
Mm-hmm.
We are not sponsored, we just like it.
But if you or someone you know works at Roll20,
That's
wait,
it.
And the
Roll20.
new update is great.
Okay,
Oh my
so
God.
if you could scroll down, Hank. So you see
Looks like a
the
ball sack
the
like that.
tip up there. See how it's slightly
Severed.
well, so what it does is it peels in half
Those are its wings.
to become wings.
Ew.
Oh,
So
God.
that inside is its inside.
Ugh.
So it flappy flaps.
That's not cute at all. You
It's
lied.
I guess this is what we're going to learn about in extraplanar cryptozoology.
That's also what you ate this morning.
Well, if
Oh,
you
wow.
have abyssal chicken omelets, then yeah.
All right. I
To be
mean, it
honest, you eat
tasted
swamp food, so
That's
it's
true.
probably the sulfur and everything you're probably used to.
fat. I'm just not used to seeing my food beforehand.
Well, yeah, but you have a little abyssal chicken coop in the back where they just kind of scream in the morning, you know, to wake you
No.
up.
It is real refreshing.
Mm. Right. Great.
But yeah, so those are abyssal chickens.
on.
They're one of my favorite creatures ever. So,
Do we have an extra room/house?
what?
It just
Or-
feels so empty without a fourth person. Or
Well,
fifth
so
person.
technically Fjolnir also has one.
Is there an extra one after Fjolnir's?
You know. Well, I mean, there's other students living in those houses.
Okay.
Well, but we have
we
our
don't need
guild
it.
house, though, right? So that's one.
Yeah, you have your
big
guild house, which has extra rooms in it.
It's so strange that at least one of our bedrooms is empty.
Well, no, Fjolnir hasn't come back yet.
Mm.
We should go
We
introduce ourselves to our neighbors.
We should.
Don't worry, I have a way of encryption.
Okay.
Don't worry, I've thought of that. What classes did you guys end up taking?
Could we take 3 on top of arcane herbology?
Yeah.
Okay, I only picked 2. Hold on.
I am taking Arcane Herbology,
Mhm.
Advanced Applied Magic, Eldritch and Arcane Performances, and Extraplanar Cryptozoology. And I am going to audit, so that I don't always have to show up or do any assignments for it, Arcane Macroeconomics, because that just sounds fascinating.
The magic applications, illusory arts, and extraplanar crypto.
And then I'm taking, what was it? There was a general studies course.
Yeah, the advanced applied magic.
Yep. Advanced applied magic, applied illusory arts, and extraplanar cryptozoology.
Sweet. We're taking all the same classes.
Mm-hmm.
What did you pick?
Advanced applied magic, arcane macroeconomics, and extraplanar cryptozoology.
You are a gnome.
No.
Oh,
Just wait.
I'm just so excited.
Just wait.
We're waiting.
All right.
You just have a little hairless owl that sits in the back of all of the macroeconomic lectures.
All right. All of your hard work has come down to this, your 4th and final year as a student of magic at Strixhaven University. But as soon as you arrive on campus, it's clear that something is very wrong.
Oh, no.
Instead of the usual cheerful bustle, students mill about campus nervously. Here and there, you hear frightened whispered, "I heard her name is Maman. I heard she wants to hurt us all." The rumor mill has apparently discovered the grave events that happened last academic term.
I will,
This is a bummer.
I will put up my hood so that all you can see is the beak and the glowing eyes.
You are approached by Dean Tullis and a number of other teachers near the beginning of your first school year. Hello. We've called you here today to discuss some things. We, as the faculty, would like to apologize for turning a blind eye to the many attempts you and yours made to warn us of the Mema crisis, but also to acknowledge that maybe more could have been done in the beginning.
I mean, you could not give a caveat to an apology for our dead friend.
Yes,
but
yes,
sure.
yes,
Please
yes.
continue.
My point is, we are taking Mema very seriously, and we have discovered new information.
That you're acting upon.
We are attempting to act upon. It turns out that the entity known as Mema was a student at Strixhaven 200 years ago. where they
I agree. You could have acted upon it earlier by not letting her in.
we expelled her at that point after discovering that there were several deaths related to some kind of experiment she was doing. And now it seems she has returned as some kind of extraplanar hell beast thing.
Not hell. I don't believe she is infernal. I could be incorrect. I believe she is a little more abyssal or a great old one.
Perhaps. We do not know. So, that being said, we are looking into everything we can do to prevent her, but for whatever reason, faculty's magic does not seem to be able to see her or her activities on campus. We believe she has specifically blocked us from being able to see her. So we must rely on our best and brightest to be our eyes and ears around campus. So, as you have done unofficially in the previous years, we are going to ask you to officially help us and the faculty discover this plot and this plan.
WWZD.
That's a good question.
Well, I'll definitely keep an eye out.
I think I will commit myself to the task for Zira.
Agreed.
If
No more
you-
dead students.
If you wish to start investigating immediately and have that be the focus of your studies, we will assist you in your classes, of course. There will be leeway.
I was kind of looking forward to Applied Illusory Arts, but I guess that can be put on hold.
You will still attend classes.
Oh,
I'm just saying your homework load will not be as intense as it has been in previous years.
oh, well, then that's fine.
And you will not be required to do any extracurriculars or anything like
Does that mean I can take macroeconomics, or do I have to Malay to do that?
that. You can take as many classes as you would like. We thought you wanted to focus on stopping my mom.
I do. It's just very interesting.
We
Very
also
well.
are here for the education. I mean, despite the terrible, terrible atmosphere.
Oh, to be fair, it's been quite whimsical aside from the deaths. She slides her tea over to herself.
Yes, very whimsical. And Dell opens his mouth to make the sounds of screaming children.
Yes, there have been some unfortunate setbacks.
How are you feeling, Dean?
Incredibly responsible and guilty.
Don't think you should blame yourself. I would blame a lot of the faculty, don't get me wrong, but you were kind of possessed.
Well, to be fair, Dell, you had successfully banished her from this campus with your actions, and I was the one who brought her back.
Oh,
You turned away from her. She lost her connection to the university. So she manipulated me into bringing her orb here.
it's...
You would have succeeded if it were not for my foolish arrogance.
Oh, no. Reaches up. Dear Professor.
Why is it a claw?
I like it. With nails painted whatever color Peach decided. If somebody who knew Mama intimately, it is not usually our choice. She is alive for a reason, and it is, I think, not fair to blame yourself for falling for manipulation of a creature that is beyond comprehension.
Well, like we said, we have some of our best and brightest splitting up to assist where we cannot. We would ask your particular group, as she has been most active within the Witherbloom swamps, where the detention bog happens. We are going to be assigning you for at least this first semester as detention buddies.
I'm sorry. Did you say bog?
Yes.
I don't want to go into a bog.
I'm sure we can find you some boots.
But if she's going to spring a plot from anywhere, it will be in that area. That's why we are placing you there.
Can we ask her to do it somewhere else?
Somewhere dry? Probably not.
That's so hate bad guys.
She's incredibly inconsiderate.
I used to say that I wanted abyssal chicken for dinner, and I still got mud.
Mud is better though.
Abyssal chicken.
I mean, the abyssal chicken this morning wasn't that bad.
That was abyssal chicken?
It was technically abyssal chicken eggs.
Nobody told me.
It just looks like fruit. Fleshy fruit.
Ew.
Oh god, it's like a jackfruit tent. Like,
Well, they grow on trees.
Abyssal chicken eggs
Yeah.
grow on trees. I didn't know we had an abyssal chicken tree.
Yeah.
Egg tree.
It was a parting gift from.
And they're mostly meat.
Oh god. All right. Well. Well, I guess if they need us in the detention bog, as unsavory as it might seem.
This is a terrible time not to have a boyfriend. A boyfriend will carry me into the bog. And I
Would you like us to assign a
I run
boyfriend to
away.
you for the
No.
year?
Is your muffin buttered?
Peach, my strength score is really low, so even though we're both small, I may not be able to pick you up. Am I able to pick Peach up?
I don't think so.
I'm too weak.
Well, and I
Why
have
did
a zero
jump
strength as well, so I don't know if I could pick her up either.
You might be able to because I have a negative.
Oh.
When it comes to carrying capacity, small creatures have a lesser capacity, whereas you can carry. You have a strength 10, so you can uncomfortably carry up to 300 pounds. So 300
Okay.
pounds is the absolute maximum
Okay, I'm straight.
you can do.
Aren't there's trees in the bog? The swamp.
Well, there's land in the bog.
Right, like you can climb the trees and like hang from the trees.
There's
and
no
stuff,
trees, but there is
Oh.
land.
But perhaps if we have to cross a wet area, you can climb.
You
Keeper.
can be
I'd
on
also
my
like to
shoulders
point
at
out
the
that if you
fence.
guys don't monitor this bog, students are gonna get killed. So that's why they're putting you in the fucking bog, okay?
We're gonna go to the bog. We're gonna complain about it.
Where else will they hold detention?
In the Forbidden Forest.
That is I can't now. Professor, have you considered relocating detention?
Absolutely not.
Fair.
Cannot be done.
Considered yes, denied yes.
There is nowhere else to hold detention, therefore it must be held in the bog.
Well, I feel like if Peach is like, because you're like 3-4 feet tall, so you're
Yeah,
probably
the-
like
the
80
water
pounds,
goes up
like
2 feet.
Itty
Oh
bitty.
gosh.
The
Yeah.
water in the detention bog is 2 feet deep.
I am attempting to fashion together a sort of litter to attach to your waist so you can drag.
Well, so you're always paired up with a student in detention, so you can always have that student carry you.
As
Excellent.
part of
As part of their detention.
And maybe you'll meet the love of your life as your
Oh my
detention.
god, it sounds so romantic.
It'll be your meet
Oh.
you in detention in the bog, and he's got to carry you.
No, not the
Oh.
bog. It smells bad.
But they're gonna save you.
And that means you don't have to shower that day.
I would have fallen in the bog water.
No. I'm just saying
no.
that they will save you from the bog water by holding you, and then
Yes.
they're gonna fall madly in love with you,
Okay.
So,
and then that's how you're gonna meet your boyfriend.
so
I
you
bet
guys,
mom's very romantic.
so you guys spend your weekdays having normal student classes. Like I said, the campus is a lot more muted than it has been.
Sure.
So there's a lot less like, let's play
Frivolity.
with these wands. You know what I mean? There's a lot less of that.
I miss
this
that
year.
sound. in the mall to play with them.
But you still do have your first arcane exam,
Ah,
first arcane herbology exam.
arcane herbology.
And I don't know if any of you introduce yourselves, but in many of your classes, there is a new student.
Yay!
Phineas, would you like to introduce yourself?
there is a very short little robot gnome.
Robot.
Ro-
And is this in arcane herbology?
No,
With several of your classes. He's also in macroeconomics and
advanced applied magic and extraplanar cryptozoology.
I see him in extraplanar cryptozoology and archaeology.
So there's a little robot gnome dude with a bow that's as big as he is, that's like strapped to his back. And he's got
With a
very
bow?
very
Like a bow.
like bow and arrow.
It's like a ribbon bow.
Yes. Just right on top
He's a
of
Sailor Scout.
He's made of like super dark black metal that looks like adamantine basically. He's got bright pink eyes.
Wow.
And he's got like a leather jacket and like pants that are also like pink and purple and like very bright neon colors.
Ooh, can it be a Fey Moon University Letterman jacket?
Yes. Yeah. But it's a little flowing, so it's a little longer like a
Yeah.
You're
Like a trench or a...
Yes.
How tall are you?
Like 3 feet.
Could I pick you up?
He's very heavy.
I'm really heavy.
metallic.
I'm made of metal.
Think of Cosmo from Witchlight.
Yeah.
Dang.
Which
So the first time I see you.
Some reference photos. There.
Oh my goodness.
And they're very Tin Man-y, aren't they?
Yeah.
I freak out. I'm like, oh my god, you're so cool. Who are you? Who are you? And I hop around you and then, oh my god, can I pick you up?
And then you try and pick him up.
May I pick you up?
Consent, I like
sure.
You
can.
And I try to pick you up, but I can't. I'm like, oh my god, you're so heavy.
So
Will you pick me
hang
up?
on. You go to pick him up, and
No.
like you're struggling, and then Malai casts Tensor's floating disc underneath him, and like lifts him off the ground.
Damn it, Molly, don't help me. You are so cool and heavy. Will you pick me up?
I'll try. I have strength
I just
10.
hop into
so
you.
You said strength 10? I thought you said you were stronger than Zira.
I am. Strength 8.
So you
How
fall
did Zira
down
wear
and I hop
armor?
up onto
I
you.
don't fucking know. Wait, maybe he had a 10.
I was gonna say heavy armor is like a 13.
I didn't have heavy armor.
Oh shit.
I had scale mail. So I think maybe I like barely pick you up, and I'm like, I'm not this.
Okay, this one I'll allow.
Can I slide you up onto the disc?
In what class is this? Because I'm just
Advanced applied magic.
Let's say it's after class, or maybe right
Oh
before.
my god, Kipper, come meet this cool new gnome. Oh, I didn't get your name.
Phineas Bramblemoon.
That's such a cool name.
That is a pretty neat name. Hi.
I'm Peach Arbor.
Hi.
That's Kipper.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
You're very interesting looking. I don't know if I've met someone.
Oh, try to pick him up. Try to pick him up.
Okay. May I pick you up? I'm sorry.
Sure.
Are you strong enough?
No, I have 10. And I, like we said, like uncomfortably 300 pounds. Do you weigh 300 pounds?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, then no.
Oh, I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
Like
Oh, never mind.
half an inch.
The two of them online are like,
I'm gonna throw something at you.
you hit one in the head and he just poofs out of existence. And then like they're like, ah! And he starts screaming.
Oh my god, I didn't know that did things to you.
I'll go to Philip. Introduce me.
Oh yes. Announcing the Dark Lord, King of Flame and what was it? Flame and Misery and being super chill. What's your name? Randolphine.
It was. I think my name might have changed now because he. Yeah, Randolphine Slimwing, the featherless.
Randolphine
Slimwing.
Slimwing, the
Featherless.
featherless.
I'll let out the child screech, and
Oh,
throw
and
back the hood.
I'll drum my drum.
I pull my drum out and start.
Got a drum.
He gets it. Yeah. Okay.
Cow and cower.
Wow. I don't know about that. We want to make
Oh,
friends.
that's just what Dal told me to say, because he's a demon lord now.
But not with friends.
Not with new
Oh,
friends.
yes. Okay. Are we friends with the statue?
Construct.
We have to forgive him. The last time we met a construct, it killed our friend. So, you are not. He doesn't. I'm so sorry.
Philip goes and starts chewing on his foot.
Acknowledge it.
Hello.
Hi.
Your hand is cold.
Well, yes, I'm made of metal.
My hand is hot.
Okay.
Friends.
Friends, yeah. That's, okay.
I like your eyes.
Thank you.
You're very colorful.
We should collect them.
Pop one out.
Whoa!
Philip immediately turns into like a magpie and runs off with it.
Oh boy.
Favorite foe.
Oh, it is okay. You can kill him.
Ah, no! Ah, life! Ah!
Can I have my eye back, please?
It's I or hell, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, my dad likes bright colors. He made me really.
Who is your dad?
His name Percy.
Percy. It
Percy.
is familiar. I do not know why.
He's from the Feywild.
Ooh.
It's beautiful.
Ooh, do you know how to get there? Can we go now?
Wait, you're a fourth year, but we haven't seen you before. Did you transfer in from a different school?
Yeah, I'm from the Feywild version of whatever.
Moon University.
Yeah, that one.
Strixhaven. Okay.
Yeah.
Harry, it could be an exchange.
Yeah.
I don't know how to
Thank
get
you.
there. I mean, I can't just go.
If,
Did you?
if my information and studies are correct, no one can find their way to or from Bayou. That's why you have to live there.
I just showed up there one day.
Yes. There's no tuition, though.
Well, that's nice.
So you
I mean, that
saying-
would have solved one of your problems.
It would. I don't know why she didn't send me there. Perhaps she did not go. It is the safe space.
Makes sense.
Like, and then open my hatch. Just like, just have all the space there. Safe space? Like, what?
Oh,
Take Philip.
you are very.
No! No!
I'm so sorry.
Cool.
We just really like meeting new people.
If everyone would sit down, I've been waiting to start class.
I'm sorry.
It's a down.
I just plonked down in a seat.
This is a curse bramble. And he just goes into like his arcane herbology lesson that he's been waiting to start while you guys talk.
The bell hadn't rung yet. I'm
It
just saying.
had.
Oh, shit.
But perhaps you should use a war gong. We don't hear it.
Exactly. You want to borrow mine? No, you can't borrow mine.
Some weeks go by with you guys spending your weekends in the detention bog with different groups of students who are in trouble.
We are. Kipper and will try and help Peach assess all of the male detentioners for suitability.
I don't like criminals.
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're I mean, we've gotten into some trouble, and are we criminals?
That's true, and I lied. I do like criminals.
Okay, well, so we might find somebody who suits you perfectly, strong and handsome.
Probably would be better if they were a rule breaker, you know, because I don't like squares.
Yeah. You need a rebel.
But I'm gonna be cooler than him.
That's fair.
That would be...
I mean, that's hard. We're not gonna
That's
find anyone who's
no.
cooler than me, but you know, there's a few.
So,
Is that Mala?
Why, hello, Peach. As you can tell, my core temperature is dramatically lower.
I didn't hear it.
Phineas?
One could say that I am incredibly cool.
Don't just poke him and push him over.
He's so physically weak from being, because he's lowered his core temperature. He's so sick.
He's also still dragging me around, yes, or the people that I'm paired with too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phineas, have you been to a bug before?
I mean, probably.
Again,
you like...
don't worry. I'm going to loop him into that.
Oh,
Let me do it. I love how you're doing it. I love it. But I have a plan. So we're in the studying phase.
Okay, we're
For your
studying.
first arcane herbology
Right.
exam. I just wanted to get the exam out of the way before I went into the block stuff. Just that way, it's not like action and then we end on a test. I want to do the test out of the way first.
Test.
So how it always works, you guys can do a study roll of any ability check, though you do have to convince me as why that ability check works.
What class is this? Herbology?
This is arcane herbology.
Nature, because it's fucking herbs.
Okay. Do you have a good nature check this
I
time
do.
around?
That's my best one.
Anybody else? Suggestions?
I'm gonna try and persuade Molly to assist us with studying again.
Okay, persuasion check. With advantage, because it's Molly.
I would ask Mel with Lauren to study as
Okay.
well again. Just to feel
so-
like we have a good relationship.
With that one, I'm going to have you do insight, as it's incredibly hard to follow, if that's cool with you. As it's incredibly hard to follow Melwithorn because he talks like a plant.
Okay.
So he's like, yes, when you stretch out your arms to the sunlight, because he describes it from like the plant's perspective as opposed from a human perspective. So you just have to kind of like figure him out. But the information is there.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and bug Audrey
Okay.
and try and get her to study with me or to help me study.
Mhm.
So I'm wanting to use
What
an
would
intimidation.
patience be? Oh, intimidation.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Who's
fine.
Audrey?
My
Audrey's
old
her old
roommate, who
roommate.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
but I don't realize I'm intimidating her. I just like am very pushy.
What is another name for plaza? Audrey Square?
Audrey Courtyard.
I like the idea that we take the
Just
B
revenue.
because like a B, a D, and a P are all the same shape. If you just rotate them around, so you could use one of those for her last name.
Audrey Blaza? Blaza?
Blaza?
Blaza. There we go.
Audrey Blaza.
Audrey Blaza.
Who I think we determined is a tiefling.
Yes.
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 I think you're right.
So, okay. Don't
Okay, so everybody
fuck me
roll.
over.
You're looking for a DC 20.
Oh God. That's...
I rolled 2 20s.
Oh wait, I have intimidation.
23.
Can I roll? I'm like I have plus on intimidation. No, I have
Isn't that-
advantage. have
Why
a
would you have
proficiency.
advantage on
No, never mind.
intimidation?
I got a 14.
So your options, if you fail that roll, are to you're intimidating. You're studying with somebody else. So you do get advantage if you study with somebody else.
Okay.
You're studying with Melwithorn, so you also get advantage. Okay.
Still didn't make it.
Okay.
That's okay.
22.
All right. So
I don't care.
you didn't make it, so you have the option of staying up all night, taking disadvantage on your rolls, but getting 2 rerolls.
No, I think I'm very confident.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
You answer all the questions like as Melwithorn gave them to you, and they're like, "What is this?
Yeah.
Why does happiness matter?"
It helps the
And
plants grow.
I don't like that I did not win. I will be appealing the decision.
Okay, well that was the
Or
studying
did-
phase.
not
Now we
phase.
move on to the testing phase.
Sure. Okay. That's
The first part of your test is a Flora's arcane properties. So correctly selecting the properties of samples, which is a nature check, intelligence nature check, if that matters.
I don't have my card to know what my deep rolls are on.
Oh no!
I don't think any of them are on
sad.
nature though.
I think this is the first nature roll.
I
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
and we would have had all the same rolls.
Yes.
So.
So,
Terrible.
Nature.
oh, fuck yeah.
Didn't make DC 20 though.
20.
Okay, so you pass.
19.
Pass.
8. Wait, do I have a reroll?
He had a reroll for nature. Oh,
I didn't have
you
a
do
reroll.
one reroll, yeah,
Okay.
because you did your study.
It did study.
I will say the second part of the exam is much harder than the first.
Never mind.
So I don't know if you want to.
I'm trying to
use
remember
it.
the check marks. What do we do?
So that lets you add a D4.
Okay.
Which
But I
don't
didn't
think
pass
with a
yet.
D4. I don't think with a D4 you could actually make this roll with an 8.
That's okay. Nope.
And do we know what the DC is for this?
I do.
Okay.
What'd
Okay,
you get?
I'm gonna keep it where it is right now because I don't think that I have a chance of getting this with it. It's a 13.
13, 20,
19.
19, 8. So the only one who failed the first part of the exam is Kipper, because the DC on this one is strangely 13.
Wow.
So we went from 19 last year to 13 for this one.
Audrey's just like really.
She's so intimidated that she's shaky.
Yeah, she didn't help
And
very
you're
much.
studying. Yeah, she was spouting the wrong stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't helpful.
And then the second part of the test is specimen identification, recalling the correct names of flora with arcane usage based on sight, smell, and texture, which is a wisdom survival check.
Oh.
Rolling that shit.
We get a reroll, right?
If you passed your study, yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
And this one is
I have to.
significantly higher. See.
Could I use my real?
Well, shit. Don't know if I made it.
19.
19? Fail. Hank?
I'm
Margot?
not gonna see
I got a
if we have
16, but I don't know. I don't have any.
Are
of
you
my
high
other-
enough level that you could have given yourself Bardic Inspiration?
I don't think so.
I don't
Can-
think so either.
Yeah.
I rerolled the D4. Should I reroll the D20?
I mean, I'll be honest, you're one away. So.
So if I and we don't have to actually use this, but if I used my original D4 roll, which was a 1, and re-rolled my D20, I would have a 21.
It's fine.
Okay.
I already used my reroll to get the 16.
It's okay. What is your 16?
Yeah,
There you go. Okay, so
16.
you fail.
God damn it!
Natural 1.
19.
19. So because you are receiving help from the faculty, everyone gets one automatic pass. So
I'm so sorry. I did not have a D4 for this, so that is actually just a 20.
okay, 20 still passes.
Okay.
So if you failed both parts of the exam, you still pass. If you passed one part of the exam, you aced it, and then if you passed both parts of the exam, you did extra credit, like level on that exam. So they did say they would help you guys out this year because they're so like basically you can continue with your extracurriculars without having to go on academic probation.
What are the 2 skills that we get?
Nature and survival from this one.
That means rerolls?
Those are D4s that you can add to either nature or survival.
But we only get one since we passed. Like if you passed it or if you aced
You
it,
get one automatically, and then you could have potentially gotten 2 more if you pass the parts of the test.
Got it. Okay.
I
Okay.
don't get how these
So we
two
got 3 then if we pass
Yeah, it
both?
takes me a minute to think about
Yeah.
it.
3 each or 3 total?
You would get 1, 2, 3 from this exam. 3 D4s.
In nature or survival or whatever. Okay.
I have not been keeping track of my D4s.
It's perfectly
I don't
fine.
get it.
They're so specific, and it's just a D4, so it's not like
Yeah, it doesn't even really.
Okay, those
wanna
were
work
see,
that
those
hard.
were the re-rolls. I have one, and then I only have one D4 over here. Got it. Now I get it.
Good.
You're 4.
after your herbology exam, the Professor Lang, why did you close that one? Okay. Professor Lang kind of asks you 3 to stay behind.
Us 3?
No,
Not me.
you're separate.
Yeah, okay.
Got it.
I was told to bring this to your attention. It is as we feared. Mema has been lurking around campus ever since she dared to manipulate Team Tullis. She never left. We still don't know her plans, but we've traced her most recent activity to the detention bog, as we figured might be the case. Our best faculty researchers are digging through Strixhaven's past, but we could use your help searching for clues. I've arranged for you to oversee tomorrow's detention bog activities as normal, but you are looking for traces.
Traces of what?
Memo. The
Like
faculty.
she's like shedding?
Well, so you've seen it in the past with like the arcane goop or the mage hunters, chitin, and stuff like that. You've seen her influence before, and for whatever reason, we have tested this. When faculty looks at the same objects that you have found, we find nothing odd about them, even through magic. So we believe we are being blocked. So it is up to you to find the clues that necessary.
Honestly, I think it's because the faculty doesn't have imagination anymore. They're too old.
It
They're
is
just grown out
fair.
of
You
it.
could have saved that
They
for
could have just-
after the meeting.
I'm so sorry, Professor
And
Lang. I just
you
sometimes
could
I
have
just
I
don't.
just feel like sometimes we shoot the messenger.
No. I'm sorry. That was.
To be perfectly fair, the faculty could have saved a lot of lives had they listened earlier. I think we have heard this.
Well, like we just discussed, we are now realizing that we just can't see what you see, so you would bring us evidence and we would not.
Excuse.
Because of your lack of imagination.
The nice thing is they acknowledge it now
Professor Lang,
and they believe us, which is I think the point. I'm so sorry,
So
I'm
Professor.
so sorry, Professor Lang. I used up all my goodwill on the Intellus. It is not intentional. I apologize.
yes, this is the first time you've had my class, so it seems particularly strange that you
It
would
was
come
just a
after
really
me
hard
for
test.
just approaching you for your giving you the information that we found,
you.
and you know what? In the future, I'll just have somebody else do it.
That's probably a good idea.
You will be joining Arkin Menexus for he will be running detention this weekend, and you will be given the opportunity to search for clues. If there's nothing else, you can go at this point.
I will make a point of having a mini gong delivered to Professor Lang's office as a peace offering for my flub up the next morning. Just saying that in
I sleight
advance.
of hand something off their desk.
She really wants to have that evil character.
19.
I will send Professor Lang a few
Oh god,
chicken
abyssal
eggs as
chicken eggs.
apologies.
Anything you send Dr. Lang is immediately sent back to you and said refused by recipient. It's just on principle. Because
Okay, well, no, I don't feel bad about it.
I tried.
I hope you guys like having bad scores in herbology.
Speak it out loud. My charisma doesn't always work well sometimes.
Mine is up, and I have a 20.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be
On a
very
scale of
good.
1 to 20, as all people measure their abilities.
That's true. I'm at 18.
All right, Hank, roll a d10 to see what you got detention for.
I got detention?
Mm-hmm.
Did you boil in the water fountain?
2.
You accidentally triggered a protective spell in a book that caused another student to be banished to an extra-dimensional space for a short time.
You
He
can
was at the
do
bibliotech.
that? Teach me how to do that.
Oh, please. Can I detect the portal that sent him?
It's a protective spell, not a portal, but but you did detect it, and then your tinkering with it activated it. I don't know. That's what you got detention for, my dude. So as you guys arrive at the detention pod for your detention, you see
Detention supervision. I don't want everyone to think that we actually have detention this often. I think it's important to make the
Arkin the
distinction.
Nexus, who is an orc, who upon seeing you goes, Gipper,
Hi, Arkin.
no, praise your performance in the orcness.
Oh, thank you.
Well, my tribe does not participate, but we do watch.
It was a rather eventful orcness a couple years ago. I didn't go last summer. I was
Well, you shouldn't have to.
That's
You
true.
I mean, you placed fourth in the orcness. I mean,
well, we'll just have to wait for the quarter quell, see what happens.
have you had many suitors?
No, why would I?
Well, because you placed fourth in the orcness.
But I didn't place first. That's okay.
Well, I mean, everyone knows the first one gets sacrificed at the great Goka. So, I mean, you didn't want to get first anyway.
That's true. What are you? Oh, that's right. You're supposed to be helping us with the detention bog.
Oh, yes. The situation as we have it is earlier this week, a Hydra attacked one of our arcane shipments. And so, as part of the students' punishment, you, of course, are just here to keep the students safe and look for clues. In Orcish, she says, and look for clues in Orcish.
Yeah.
They will be collecting the crates that were lost in the attack and bringing them back here.
Bitch.
Well, I was just saying that sounds fair. I guess we're keeping them safe from a Hydra. All right.
Bitch.
I bet the Hydra is conveniently something the faculty can't see.
As long as it is not a false Hydra, in which case we may not see it at all.
Fingers crossed.
But Peach, Arkin seemed very interested in Keeper. So perhaps to find your true love, you must kill a lot of other tabaxi.
But that sounds really bloody. I don't know if I want to do that.
To be fair, the Orkness, I mean, most of the orcs in the Orkness get killed by other things.
So it is like the well, no, because we said that we have to kill.
Yeah. But like
In the-
most of the bulk of them get killed by other things released with you.
Okay.
Victor, did you like killing a bunch of your kin?
Not particularly, but I mean, it's a rite of passage, and if you survive it, then you definitely at least get status,
I guess
and you
it's
survive.
one of those things that societies decide together that they're going to do, even if it doesn't make any sense.
Anyway, should we get
Pretty much.
started? So Melwithorn and Cataris are also there, along with Phineas. I'm going to be splitting you into pairs. So Daryl, you'll be with Finn. Peach, you'll be with Melwithorn. And then Kipper, we'll have you with Cataris. I know he's an elf, but he's an okay guy.
All right, that's fine.
But anyway,
Onion breath.
Oh,
he hands out scrolls. These are scrolls of Tensor's floating disk in order to transport the crates once they are found. Why would I? You can't be trusted with these. They go to the attendants.
I heard what you did. We got to talk about it later. I really want to learn how to do that.
No, and there's also several other students, but they're paired off amongst themselves. And then you were sent out into the bog to work.
okay.
You don't have to switch it over to like the map for them, but I'm going to switch it for you guys. You guys can see the map.
We have a map. We have a map. Have a map and enemies.
Once we're out of sight,
Scroll down.
once we're out of sight of Arkin, I'll turn to Phineas.
That's all right.
I learned at one point that it is very helpful to speak with people and ask how they would like to be treated. That is how Philip and I have grown our relationship. And I realize I may have come on a little strong. How do you like to be interacted with, Finn?
But I don't understand.
How do you like people to address you? Do you have a certain energy level that is helpful in communication? Are you a fan of friendly rubbing, or do you prefer more direct communication? Okay. You don't have to answer now. You can think about it.
Okay.
I do not mean to put you on the spot.
Okay.
So I don't really want to listen to this anymore. Can we just split off and start working?
Mine's rude.
Is that Cataris?
Yeah.
I give him a bitch look.
It just seems really awkward what's going on right here. I shouldn't even be in detention. So
Well, what were you sent to detention for?
well, I mean, remember that thunderstorm in the dining hall earlier this week?
That was you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't deserve detention.
That was
It was
good.
That was pretty.
cool.
That was kind of interesting. But no, you've got to.
No one has asked, but Melwithorn was breeding pests in his dorm room, and that is apparently against the rules.
Oh, they
Life-
finally caught you for that?
Yes, apparently life is against the rules.
That's
Only
too
certain
bad.
types of life, unfortunately. Well,
We all thought it was fabulous.
I guess Cataris and I we're gonna. Yeah, go clean up the crates. Stay within earshot. I should probably go with him. I'm gonna go. All right, I'll stay within earshot.
I hooked my litter up to Melwithorn and drag me.
Are you sure you don't want to use the basket?
Oh, you have a basket?
You gave it to me.
Oh, right. My favorite place. I get into the basket. I can't believe you kept this.
I wear it daily
Really? Why?
to honor our friendship.
Oh, cool.
I'll wear this
You explained to
twig
me.
daily, and I yank a little twig off.
Ow! That one was still green.
Oh, you want me to get another one?
No.
Thank you.
You told me the basket being hung on trees was a religious observance.
Oh, right. Yes. And it's been a really long time since we've gotten to do this.
Yeah.
I have a lot of prayers to catch up on. I'm just gonna lay down and really concentrate on that. But if you hear snoring,
is
it's not because I'm
strange
asleep. It's because
that
I'm praying loudly.
tabaxis pray while sleeping.
No, I'm not sleeping. I'm just praying loudly.
Your meditation sounds like sleeping.
I get that you would hear that because you're a tree, though. We have different sounds we make.
Is she lying to him?
Yes. I say very quietly.
Well, I guess maybe we should.
You can see the crates on the map.
Okay.
So, if you're heading for this first crate that you can see right there, I'm assuming I put you guys in the water, but that's like the water's 2 feet deep. So I'm assuming you guys are on the landmass. And you guys can split up. Oh, you might not be able to move those. Now that I think about it.
I can only control 3 of them.
I will work on that in a second while I describe the scene. So in this scene, trail of smooth stones, just large enough for a person to walk on, extends 50 feet between 2 large land masses. Just off the center of the trail rests a sealed metal crate in the muck. The crate has a cracked corner seam that oozes a tar-like substance into the filthy water.
I don't want to touch that.
They don't
Does anyone
keep
have
this
mending?
campus very clean.
I mean, it's a bog. I don't think they expect it to be very clean.
Dogs can be clean though. They just,
Well, that's fair. But ones that have been not necessarily attacked, because I don't want you to think that there's been an attack, but never mind.
Is it safe to touch that?
I
there's
wouldn't.
no way to find out.
Oh no.
All right.
After you,
One of us is made out of metal.
one of us has never proven themselves in battle, apparently.
Okay, and I will take the scroll of Tensor's floating disc and cast it under the crate.
Would anyone like to attempt an Arcana check?
Sure.
I'm sleeping.
If you move it close to you, once you're within 5 feet, you can examine the crate.
I'll bring it back.
13.
13? With a 13, you have no idea what that is, but it's probably not good for the environment.
How about with a 13?
Arcana? Ooh. 18?
This is a crate of planar ungent. This stuff is used to make summoning easier.
Right.
And a mending or similar magic could repair the crate. And then you could scrape off the ungent and keep it if you would like.
Does anyone have mending?
Class.
You were also given scrolls of mending.
Oh, well,
Tensor's floater gift and mending, I guess. If no
Wait.
one has that.
yay!
We should keep those because I can heal.
I'll scrape off some of the ungent.
Ungent.
And put
If
it in.
you use that while casting a spell that summons another creature, the spell is increased by 1 level.
I have a lot of summoning spells. That's great.
But otherwise, you have collected your first crate.
Hooray.
Okay. Does anybody else want some ungent?
I mean, we probably should. You should probably put some aside and see if
I'll take some.
So I'll give you a jar.
So if you guys continue down the path, I know I didn't make everyone else's tokens movable, but I'm working on it. Stop yelling at me, Hank.
I did not say anything.
And Dell will go ahead and kind of gather up his cloak in the back to unfurl his bat wings in case.
I'm assuming we're following this path up here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Sorry, I can't move everyone because Rio has it.
So rude. Dear.
So, Melvison, have you ever done any research on mammal and vegetal relations?
Are you asking if I have fucked before?
No, I was more asking if you had read a history that involved a.
I have done much
plant
experimentation once I have come to Strixhaven, and while I have not caused any females to bud, it's been very fun making the attempt.
Why not?
I mean, that's what your
Try them
college
now.
days are about.
You try them
I was
You can't
thinking,
tell me what to do.
now.
All right. As you approach the next crate, you see two of.
There were noises. What?
Noises. Noises.
You see
New
two
crate.
of these.
Ah!
No.
A brackish trudge.
Oh,
What the fuck is
that's
that?
cute.
That looks pretty cool.
Where's is there a face?
Eyes,
It's right there.
tusk,
It's hard to see from this.
mouth.
The trunk?
It kind of has like a mouth chin. Like the chin comes off as like.
Oh,
a
that's the
scoop.
mouth.
That
It's
the
like
mouth is above.
like a trunk.
It's like the hefflumps and hoozles.
Yeah.
Got it.
The nose tube.
I'm gonna look it up so I can.
It's a nose arm. That's what a trunk is.
They seem to be
No.
guarding this crate. They seem to be very possessive of it.
That's
Oh.
not yours.
Good sirs, could we please retrieve the crate that you are?
Uh-oh.
good day,
Can
first.
you speak with animals?
You want to make a nature check?
Who? Everyone?
Anyone?
9.
23.
These are plants, not animals.
Okay.
Oh,
Fuck me.
Melthorn,
Mhm.
would you be able to translate? Possibly.
These are not intelligent creatures.
Why do they want that box?
They are incredibly possessive.
Maybe they've subscribed to the idea of finders keepers.
I cast Blight between them.
But he said they weren't intelligent. Finders keepers is sophisticated.
Make an intimidation roll, because I don't know if they would be smart enough to know exactly what you were doing.
Oh, no, if I...
Like, are you casting it on them, or like a warning shot?
No, I was going to cast it straight on.
Oh, okay, so you hit both?
Let me double check that, because maybe I'm making some mistakeys here.
I'll start adding people to the initiative order.
Oh, No. Can't. Ooh. I'm gonna cast. No, not prestidigitation. I was gonna cast.
I want you to know.
You know, you want that song specifically? Like, I was talking with my husband. He's like, that song's about Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds and Alanis Morissette dated. I was like, yeah, but when that song came out, Ryan Reynolds was like 13. So I really don't think it's about Ryan Reynolds. And
It
he was
was
like,
about
no.
the Uncle
Hang on,
Joey.
yeah. And he was like, no, I'm pretty sure. And I was like, he was like, they did it for a long time. I was like, yes, David, I understand that. But Ryan Reynolds is about my age, and like he was a child when that song came out. And so we looked it up, and it is about the guy from
Full House.
Full House.
Oh.
But it's just really funny that he was like so committed to it being Ryan Reynolds. I was like,
Dave
no,
Cooley did too.
it's the
Or
uncle,
just-
not Uncle Jesse, but the other.
Yeah,
uncle.
that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dave Cooley.
Yeah.
Dave Cooley. He's playing, huh?
Apparently, it did not go well. Given
Yeah.
the song.
know
Sounds like a
version
dude.
of me. She preferred it like me.
I saw area 30 feet and thought I could cast it between them and hit them both. It is one creature.
Even if you upcast it?
I'm not upcasting it.
Oh, okay.
It is, yeah, it's a single.
So they
spot.
get a save, but disadvantage because they're plants, correct?
If you target a plant creature or magical plant, it takes the saving throw with disadvantage.
What kind of save?
Constitution.
Constitution. 8.
So that'll be a fail. That'll be a fail.
It got a 13 and an 8.
Okay.
It deals maximum damage because it's a plant creature.
Okay. How much is that?
64.
All right. It goes from 68 HP to 4 really quick.
Is that both of them or just one of them?
Just one.
Just one. Okay. Oh, what was that? That was very well done.
I just learned it.
That was great.
Melbathon, apologies if that was offensive.
It was incredibly offensive, but they are trying to kill us.
Well, they haven't
that will
tried
be
anything.
initiative for everybody, though.
I am rolling like shit tonight.
Same.
Bitch.
Oh my god, I have an initiative bonus over 1 for once.
Del?
6.
Okay, maybe I'm not rolling.
Phineas?
shit.
18.
What?
I know.
Keeper.
Not. Oh no. Yes,
No?
9.
Okay. I should put down no.
No.
Peach.
19.
What?
If
What?
it is all right with my companions, I will not kill my.
That's understandable.
Fair.
And then Katarus goes, I'm in detention, so I don't have to fight. And he sits down.
Cataurus, I used to like your whimsical ways, but you're being kind of a bitch.
Sometimes you guys treat people badly and they.
We've
meet your
only been mean to
expectations.
professors. We've been nice to all of you.
I need cheap people like
Caterers-
children when they're acting like
For
children.
whatever I'm.
Peach, it is your turn.
I'm sorry.
I'll handle them.
I love Malvathorn.
And I throw vitriolic spear at them. So they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Doubt
What
they're
does
very
vitriolic spear look like? It's like a giant, disgusting hairball
Yes.
feeding at them.
Yes. I dig it.
Okay, that's a 7.
Bitches! Okay, so I'm gonna take. They're gonna take 10 d4 damage.
I love it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 5, 6, 27. That's acid damage. 27 acid damage, and then they will take 5d4 more damage at the end of their next
I
turn.
had 4 HP, so it just turns into a bubbling like compost heap, and then the other one kind of like looks at that and starts running away.
It's something that explodes in a 20-foot radius sphere.
So it hit both of
It would
them.
hit both of them. Yeah.
So how much damage does the other one take?
27. Oh, it's a dexterity saving throw, but it's 27 or halved if they make the save.
Well, that's a 10, so he doesn't make the save. But he is fleeing.
And because it's his turn, he takes the next one.
Oh yeah, and then at the end of his next turn, he will take.
Okay, what's the damage on that? Does he take that every turn until he
No,
dies?
just the
okay.
one turn.
It's like he just runs away and dies somewhere
Oh.
else.
Okay, so 2, 6, 10, 14, 15.
So he is fleeing, but it is Phineas's turn. Do you pursue or?
I don't move, but I can shoot him.
Okay, so he's moved 60 feet away from his original, so he's off map, but he's probably still within longbow range. But you still attack him? Even though he's
Poor thing.
Sometimes you just
Go
have to
ahead.
scare them, and I'm like gloating. Sometimes you just have to scare them off. Show who's boss right away.
So are we not attacking them more?
I can either be saying that as you're like taking your spell if you want to do it comedically, or if you want to actually hear me before you cast it, you can do that too.
Does why doesn't this have? Oh, there we go.
What?
Where did you get this dress?
Oh, Torrid. It's plus size, but I think they go down to size 10.
Does a 29? What about a 20?
Yeah.
I did get a couple years ago, so you'll be fine now.
16 damage.
Intimidation can never be underestimated. Did you see how fierce I looked at them and I yelled
much
after them?
damage?
16.
It's still up.
Take note, new member. Whose name is, don't tell me, Phineas. Take note, Phineas. It can be this that saves your life.
We are all the same level.
I understand why you might respond to what I just said with that. And sure, it's not untrue.
Who will retrieve the crate?
Is it in water?
It's out there.
I'll go get it.
I'll nudge Cataris. Like,
Hmm.
go help with the
I
crate.
got it.
You
Finish
should
it.
help. Oh. You're getting the
Let
next
the
one.
shroud sleep.
This one is undamaged, so
Okay.
Can I just like pull it back?
yeah. I mean, you still have the tensor scroll.
Oh yeah.
I have prestidigitation. Would that help with the mending part or not good enough?
Unfortunately, the mending cantrip would help.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Would help with cleaning them off afterwards.
Sure.
That's true. Get all the bog water off.
I wish I had mending now because I just realized that can heal me.
I mean, you've had
That's
mending
fun.
since the beginning.
Ha ha ha!
Hey, boss.
Yes.
Partner. I prefer boss.
Okay.
I think you should look at these crates closer.
Close out.
Yeah, I think you should open up your, like, devil eyes.
Okay.
That needs to be on a greeting card somewhere.
How do I open up my devils?
Do you not know how to detect magic?
Oh, yes, it is a trick.
That's what opening your devil eyes
So
means.
usually it's just your eyes, but this time force eyes around your normal eyes open into this glowing kind of hellscape, and you start seeing magical auras. And you immediately notice that both of the crates you retrieved so far have Mema's influence on them.
Oh, great. What was supposed to be in these again?
Well, different things. It was attacked by a Hydra.
Okay.
So maybe the Hydra was.
Hang on. Digs in bag, pulls out requisite crowbar.
Do you think the Hydra was a?
Well, you already know what's in the first one. It was the summoning object.
Yes.
Engine.
But we don't. Is there anything on the outside of the
It's-
second one?
So there's an influence on the boxes. It's not a spell cast on them. Does that make sense?
Kind
Or
of.
taint.
So with your detect magic and your earlier arcana checks, you come to the conclusion that, and this is just, I don't understand how you're supposed to get this information
Okay.
from this situation. The book is not very clear, but it's supposed to tell you that Mema has protected herself from something. She has, the magic on these crates somehow informs you that she has cast a ward of some kind on herself. And with further investigation, it seems she has shielded herself from specific spellcasters. So what the teachers were saying earlier about they cannot see her workings,
So this is
you have found evidence of that
okay. Got
on
it.
these crates. How that this
Is it
situation, it
stuff
does not
in the
tell me, no, it just says if the influence is on the crates, it gives me no information if you open the crates. Like this crate you just found doesn't tell me what's inside. I have no idea what's inside that crate.
Damaged by the Kraken or whatever it was, the Hydra, and I was gonna smash it.
But yeah, so
That is weird.
moving on.
Okay, well, guess what?
All the crates except for one have that kind of like her influence on them. But again, they said that they think she's been operating in the bog. So I'm assuming what they're trying to say is that like her magics are in the bog and you're picking them up on the crates themselves.
Okay.
But
We'll go with that. All right.
So you can go left or right here.
Left.
Works for me.
So you guys
Left.
come across
To the left.
this area.
To the left, to
The ground here is spongy and carpeted in soft green
What the
grasses.
hell is that?
Heavy footfalls and shrieks of grinding metal emanate from the mists. A muddy steel crate rests amid the greenery. 2 ruin grinders.
I'm sorry, what? Oh.
Ruin grinder.
Brothers!
Cool.
Wander the island, unable to contain. So you know from the briefing that these were the guys who were attacked by the Hydra that ended it. Like they are malfunctioning.
Okay.
They are not aggressive, but they are malfunctioning.
Uh-oh. All right. I'm gonna nudge Cataris. Go get that crate. We'll distract them. Go. I'm gonna send him up. Go.
No.
I will report you.
For what? Not throwing myself into danger? That's
No.
your guys' thing.
We're
The rest
gonna-
of us are just going to school.
Can I threaten him?
Yes, a little bit. That's fine.
I'm gonna pull out my rapier.
To
Are we
Cataris.
gonna go?
What, are you going to stab me? That will get you in more trouble than anything else.
But you're not gonna do what we're telling you to.
Why should I?
I'm just saying, go get the crate, and we will keep
Deal
these
with
guys
the
busy.
giant metal monsters.
We are while you go get the crate. Why can't we multitask?
Fine.
Hello?
And then he turns invisible.
God, he's annoying.
Did you send him with a scroll?
Shit.
Yeah.
I have mine still.
Give him a scroll.
Tensors, flying death. As I cast the scroll as well.
So the disc appears under the crate and it just lifts off the ground.
Come here, crate.
It starts coming towards you.
Yay.
So do we not need to send Chuck?
Cataris drops invisibility on where the crate was as it slowly moves away from him.
Good job, kiddo.
Oh my god, I'm bad. I didn't mean it.
All right.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's totally, it's on brand. It's fine. You're doing a great job, Cataris. Thank you.
You get the next one, idiot.
Yeah,
Why are we so mean to Cataris?
because he's on
He
big.
started it.
Should I go get this one? And he points to the one over here.
Yes.
All right.
Over where?
Give him a.
Oh.
Yeah.
This one?
That's the one I meant for him to go get. Oh well.
Oh,
That's all right.
I still don't have a scroll.
I've got. Who's got a scroll?
As he says, I still don't have a scroll.
Why doesn't he have one?
You hear the sound
gave
of
it to us.
snapping trees and guttural, sibilant rasping. A moment later, a cacophonous, multi-throated roar erupts.
That
As you
doesn't
have
sound
sent
good.
Cataris into the lair. Of
Wait,
the
where did we
Hydra.
send him?
Towards the Hydra. Oh,
Wait.
there's that one. I thought. Okay.
Oh,
We need to be
I
more-
thought you meant the other one.
To the right.
I clicked on the
Wait.
map.
To the.
Well,
it
we
didn't show.
see
We
it,
were too.
and so that's why I clicked on it to the other side.
I was thinking you were sending him to the one with the broken
This
bridge.
one was the
Exactly
closest
what
one.
I wanted.
That's exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, for him to get eaten by the Hydra.
Oh, great.
We can still get the crate and get out of here as he's eating Cataris.
I'm
Alright.
going to. Are we rolling initiative already?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
Fine.
kidding. Mostly.
God. Actually, I just want it for funsies. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's good then.
That's okay. I rolled something else. I was just trying it for funsies, so that would have been a
And it
1.
was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. It's a oh fuck me, and then
I
a
don't
natural 20.
perform.
Yeah. A natural 20 would have been haha fuck you.
I always remember at Bunko when everyone was like, "Are you sure you know what this
I know,
number is on my dice?" I was like, "Ladies, I know my dice. Thank you."
Okay, Phineas.
All right.
What's your
Well,
initiative?
Oh, I'm
Phineas.
sorry. 16. I was like, huh?
Skipper.
16 also.
What's your modifier?
The
2.
the thing automatically assigns you.
Okay.
Dell.
18.
Melwithorn will also not participate. Cat's got a 3. Peach.
13.
And he's there. Okay. Descending.
He needs
Dell,
to turn into the
it is
board
your
in a
turn.
minute.
How far am I from Phineas? Or sorry, from Cataris?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I'm arranging all my monster stat
From
blocks.
Cataris.
Quite a ways.
Okay, I will dash just towards him.
You are 65 feet away.
Okay.
85.
Okay, I'll take the full 60.
That'd be 50, 55, 60.
Anything else?
I dashed, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess I have a. No, I don't have a bonus action. Yeah.
Keeper.
Okay. So we said about 60 feet away, 80 feet, 85 feet away. Okay, I am going to step forward my full distance as far as I can.
You have 30?
Yes. What is my-
Keep in mind that the
Oh,
water
bog
is difficult
fucking
terrain.
Okay.
Well,
That's fine. I don't need to- I really don't need to get-
20, 25, 30.
Okay. That's fine. And then I am going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
That reach.
Yes, 120 feet.
In a cone?
It's 120 feet, and I create a 30-foot cube.
Oh, okay. I was just like, 120-foot cone is going to hit a lot of people.
No. So I can. The cube is
No, he's
cast at
a
120 feet.
30-foot cube on his own. So
Okay.
what
So
do I
I'm-
have to do?
Roll Wisdom save.
11.
Haha, you fail. And so, on a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for up to 1 minute. The creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay. It's going to choose to succeed that saving.
Fuck you.
That sounds really detrimental.
Woo! I just wasted a hypnotic pattern. Fine, so I went my 30 feet. Do I have a bonus action?
Bardic inspiration.
No, fine. I will inspire Phineas.
Phineas, it is your turn.
Phineas,
What
let's
is your
do this.
inspiration? D8? D10?
D8. You have 1 D8.
And what kind of bard are you?
I am a. Oh God, what part am I? Don't remember. Been for you. Half orc bard.
How steep is the water?
I don't
2 feet.
remember.
Okay, so I'm going to
remember
go
what I
there
have.
because I have 35 movement.
You can. Oh no, you can't fly.
No, I can't.
Should have used my College of
I thought about
Swords.
it.
Swashbuckler, eh?
Well, and I have my longsword.
I'm not familiar with College of Swords. Do they get a special bardic inspiration?
They
Go ahead. That's fine. I was
I think
reading
we-
through some of it.
they think they can use it to add damage, right?
It says
I think they're their
I have a
own
blade
attacks.
flourish.
Sword bard, one of the ones coming to BG3.
You can. When I attack, I can actually attack twice. I should attack more. I haven't had to. I'm gonna read this.
All right, I'm going to fire 2 arrows at the Hydra.
We forgot to.
26. 26.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also marking that as my favorite foe.
Favored foe.
So that's gonna be.
One of the Hydra heads turns to you and goes, this doesn't involve you. I'm just here to eat this hell.
Well, I don't like him, but
Don't mind.
So that's 10 plus.
Remind.
Hydra and Phineas sitting in a tree. Kissing.
Why would they be kissing?
I feel like I'm getting more and more immature the
That's-
older I get.
She's
12 damage
experienced
for
a lot of
that
trauma.
one. And then I'm gonna shoot again. And does a 17 hit?
No.
Okay,
Whoa. So it's not hit.
that's it.
You fire your arrow at it, and it pings off as if it has the effect of mage armor on it. And you realize through your magical thing that this thing has eaten several of the contents of these crates, and
Oh,
it has
shit.
crazy magic going on. It is like basically drunk on magical unguents it should not have eaten.
Lovely.
So you have no idea what might happen with this thing.
Wonderful. That's me.
Hydra's turn. He gets 5 attacks, and Caterus is the only one within his
No.
area. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Caterus has a 15 with mage armor. We roll to see if he actually cast it, because he's not taking this seriously. Nope. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. So
Just flub them.
6, 30, 45. They maul the fuck out of Caterus. He is not dead, but he is very mauled.
Okay.
Beautiful. Love that. Love that, friend.
Peach's turn.
Okay. How far away from the Hydra am I?
Probably
Currently?
85. Somewhere in there.
95.
Oh, okay. I cast Chaos Bolt at it. That's, what is that, an 11? No, 14 plus 6, so dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Okay, so it's gonna be 2 8s and a 6. And that's 5, 6, so that's 11. Ooh, both of the... Oh, there isn't another foe, though. That sucks. Okay. So it's 11 damage, and they were 5s, which makes the damage. What isn't this supposed to? Here we go. 5 lightning. So it's
How much damage?
11.
11.
11.
And you did
damage.
12?
Yes. 22. 23.
Okay, let me cast that. And then do I want to move? The ruins haven't been they're just
wandering
they're just
around.
continuing to do their weirdness. And Caterus got mauled though. So all right, I'll move 60 feet closer, please.
From using your tabaxi speed.
Okay. You want to be there? Do you want to be like next? Over there?
That's fine.
On Caterus' turn, he jumps on the crate and goes, and then teleports.
Oh, good. Thank God.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So he now has the crate over here. And then he looks down and is like, this one's empty!
Then why'd you take it?
Didn't have time to figure that out at the time.
Do we need to fight this
The
guy?
Hydra fails its saving throw, so it takes 2d6 force damage from the teleport.
Thunder's that?
No, it's a
Oh.
it's a
Chaos magic.
Quandrix ability
Hmm.
called Vortex Calculus.
Hmm.
But that does kill one of the Hydra's heads, which kind of like falls limply.
What does that mean again? What does it do?
Well, that means at the end of the turn, that one falls to the ground, wriggles, and then splits into
Into
two
two.
more. So now it has 6 heads.
You've got to kill it fast.
How do we kill it? Is the fact that like its heads have to die before its body dies? How do we kill it? Like, oh, nobody knows.
What?
Shit. I'm beginning to see a problem. Maybe we should run.
Can we repair the robots to help us?
No one has examined the robot, so you are unsure.
The Hydra didn't move on its turn, so maybe we'll
Because-
just walk away.
Because Gaterus was right there.
Is it me?
It's your turn.
Okay. Caterus moved, so I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and cast Summon Aberration on the little island next to the Hydra. And a Beholderkin will erupt on the island. And basically, Del digs his claws into the ground and then pulls up. And as he pulls up, a Beholderkin comes out of the ground and into floating.
Do you use your Unguent?
Yes.
Okay, so then consider that spell as 1 level higher than Perfect usually would cast it.
All right. And then it goes, I believe, right after me.
As soon as your turn is over.
Yes. And I cannot do anything else right now because my bonus action is a first level spell. So that's out of the woods.
Sure it's not into the woods?
Well, it's into the woods and out of the woods and home before it dawn. Yep, nope, everything else is a full action. Okay, great. That is totally fine. And I will go ahead and give the turn to the aberration.
Okie dokie.
And the Beholderkin will make a ranged spell attack. These are not as strong as I was hoping they were going to be.
That's funny. All the sounds have been super strong.
Okay, so that's going to be a 20 and a 20 to hit. No, sorry, it's going to be a 23 and a 23 to hit.
Yeah, those will do.
Which will leave us with our aberration doing the damage that I'm about to announce. I think I lost a d8, guys. It's a sad day. All right, 12, 23.
Damage?
Yes.
What
As force. Psychic.
Second.
As the Beholderkin blinks twice and purple beams shoot out of its eyes at the Hydra. And that's it for me.
Little eye stalks.
It is my homage to Philip I.
There was a Philip one?
Yes. You are Philip A.
What happened to Philip one?
Oh, he was a frog. He died.
Lucky bastard.
Didn't have that fun little
First turn.
Okay.
coming back thing you do.
All right, I am going to move forward 10 feet. No, wait, no, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll try it. And then, so that puts me within 50 feet. And I'm going to, I need a wisdom save again, please. We're gonna try it.
16.
Okay. Never mind.
I would like to point out creatures with multiple heads have pretty good wisdom saves.
Okay. Well then.
Shit.
I tried to cast polymorph, but
Oh, well, it's not necessarily resistant to that, but How dare you? That's what you did to my last Hydra.
What? It works out?
It's immune to polymorph now.
Never mind.
I remember what happened to my last Hydra. My beautiful baby boy.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You turned him into a frog and then dropped him into a volcano like
It's okay,
monsters.
That's a pretty good idea.
We just don't have any volcanoes close by. Well, and it didn't work anyway. So okay, I try and cast polymorph, and it kind of fizzles around it. And I'm like, gosh darn it! And then that's really all I can do.
You know what? I'm going to use his spell reflect on that.
Oh no.
Make the same save, please.
All right, I need a good one. Come on, don't screw me over. 17 plus 18 total,
Okay.
and it was a 15.
And that beats your spell save, you see?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't turn into a frog.
Yay!
Phineas.
Alright. I'm going to look at Dell. It's a great idea.
Yes.
And a whistle somewhere on my body sounds. And I'm going to summon a platypus named Perry the Platypus.
Can it be Barry the Platypus?
Barry.
Because
Sure.
They're copyright. doesn't
Barry
it?
the Platypus.
Even though I've seen the creator of Phineas Ferb's TikTok, I think he would be really into it. But
Totally.
and
Barry the platypus.
he has a little hat.
oh, at least the guy who does Doom Smurfs, he's very popular. on
Doom
TikTok.
Smurfs.
Doom Smurfs.
Evil Incorporated. That's when you were saying the evil band. That's why I was like, because I was like, oh, I can do instruments. I am gonna use my ungent.
You got some too?
Yes.
From where?
We both.
Yeah.
There's only enough for one.
Oh, okay. I'm
Oh,
gonna,
Sorry, that was not clear earlier. There's only enough for one.
he's okay.
I'm gonna do in the water. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe so he's flanking.
Technically, there is no flanking because the beholder is more than 5 feet away.
Well, if I'm gonna go there so that if the beholder moves 5 feet forward, then so I don't get pack tactics this time.
Tactics.
No.
No.
Okay, so it's gonna
Try with pack tactics.
you what?
It's just like I'm just imagining a group of platypus like attacking someone.
Platypi. 21 to hit. 22
that,
to hit. Sorry.
That will hit.
Okay.
Do you need dice? Would you
I
like
got
dice? Okay.
That is.
What is the emotional state of the platypus? When Benlin casts this spell, he usually gives the emotional state of.
It is an extremely like haughty platypus. Like, oh, Hydra, not even worth my time.
Wow.
That's gonna be 12 plus 14 piercing damage as it
From the platypus. I
Yes.
love it.
as it latches on.
So how much damage?
14.
14.
Um,
It somehow destroys one of the heads. I don't know
Okay.
how,
All right,
but
cool.
it does.
well, that's not actually a good thing, I guess. And I don't think I can do. I don't have cantrips because rangers are rangers.
You could have taken a fighting style to get cantrips.
Oh, actually, I do have a cantrip. Can I cast a cantrip?
If it's a bonus action. Because I think the summoning spell is an action, isn't it?
Yes. I don't think this is a frickety frick.
I can't think of a single cantrip that's a bonus action. Off the top of my head.
You really nerfed those.
Well.
I mean, yes. Sorry, one last thing I'm checking.
The sorcerers put quicken spell to good use.
And I guess I will cast magic weapon on my bow.
Okay.
Well, wait, no, I can't do
You
that.
can't do
Yeah,
that. That's
fuck.
the first level spell.
I'm done.
Okay. It is the Hydra's turn, and there is one creature within its attack range, so it is going to attack that. It has 5 heads.
Barry! No!
Oh no,
1,
Barry.
3, 4, 5. The lowest roll is 23.
That's the lowest roll?
Yeah.
Wow.
So just to keep these numbers in mind as I go, 15, 14, 13,
It's dead.
12.
Yeah, 35 hit points.
Okay. Well, I had all heads attack it. So it just literally just all the heads at this platypus, and then it just comes up and there's just like it's fading away and it's like, oh.
Oh, Barry, you tried.
He killed one of the heads.
Yeah.
And this time it's going to move here, here, and here. So it's closer to you guys.
Okay.
Actually, it's going to move here. So it's
Oh,
probably
you fuck.
within range of all of you.
So then does
Does the Beholderkin have a melee attack?
I believe it only has ranged. It has multi-attack, but yeah, only ranged.
All right, Peach, it's your turn.
All right. Catapults. Oh shit! It's right next to us.
Yeah, you're still technically not at disadvantage range because you're not next to it, but it can definitely attack you. So you can still catapult, is what I'm saying.
Okay, I didn't realize I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
It's a dex
Oh
save,
shit!
right?
Okay, I'm gonna use the luck point to reroll that.
Wait,
Is
but isn't
it-
catapult a dex save?
No, I don't think so. It's like I'm.
No, it's you attack with it, I'm pretty
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
sure it's a
I'm.
dex
I'm
save.
sending an object going in. Let's see.
sure. Oh, no, it is.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay.
So it got a 20.
Shit,
I don't
biscuit.
have to use that luck point then. Oh, I will use that luck point. I'm.
You can use a luck point on any roll, just so you know.
Yes, so I'm gonna use a luck point on this.
I'm going to re-roll as opposed to doing disadvantage, just because that seems fair to me. 19.
That's what I assumed you'd do. Damn. Okay, so I think you take half then, I guess. The object
was
strikes the
catapult.
target and stops moving. No, this. Oh, you dodge it? Is that what it's supposed to indicate? Okay.
On a failed save, it takes no damage. I mean, on a successful save, it takes no damage.
Alright, I don't.
That's the downside of catapult, because it's
That
an
is the
incredibly
downside.
powerful first level spell.
Okay.
Save or suck.
It's Caterus' turn, and he goes, "What should I do?
Fireball!
I don't have that.
Something ranged! Or get help!
I have Dimension Door, and Mage Armor.
Get help!
Okay." And then he will teleport
Useless
away.
child!
He casts Dimension Door, because he has Dimension Door, but no attack spells. He will cast Dimension Door and teleport away. There you go. Mellowthorn is like, "You're doing very good murdering that creature."
Stay back.
And it is the end of the Hydra's turn, so
No!
the head that was killed will split into 2, giving it 7 heads.
Mm-mm. Nope, nope, nope. Does the HP end up increasing?
It
because-
heals, depending on how many heads it regenerates, it heals a certain amount of HP.
I don't like this. I'm not enjoying
Funnily enough, I'll go over this more in After Party, but like you could have gotten these constructs to fight this with you. But you're going to send Caterus ahead.
That's my fault, I'm sorry. Can we get them to fight now? Can I?
You could attempt it. You would have to know how to recalibrate the constructs, which usually requires an Arcana roll. But somebody could take a turn to try.
I will do that.
Mhm.
That'd be worth it. Whose turn is it?
It is currently Dell's turn.
Okay.
Rendelphine. The Rendelphine Slimwing, the Featherless.
I will
Power word kill.
I'm a warlock. That's level 8. How
You don't have that spell?
can it make a wisdom save, or rather, can it please fail a wisdom save?
19.
Hey, it was close. So nope, that doesn't work. And that's it for me. So I will go ahead and let the Boulderkin do its thing. So it'll be an 18 and a 16 to hit.
Okay. Neither of us hit.
Okay, that's it for me.
Kipper.
Okay. I'm going to go up to the closest construct. So up 5, 10, 15 feet. It's like, this is supposed to
Mouse doesn't go that high. There you go.
supposed to be working for us. Why don't you work?
All right. Clue in the Bayou. D4. Confused constructs. Use your action to make an intelligence arcana check.
Okay. 11.
You cannot figure out how to recalibrate.
God damn it.
You do know it's possible with an 11, but you just can't figure it out.
Okay. And then,
Do you need help?
yes, make this work. And then I will cast Bardic Inspiration on Peach.
Peach.
Oh.
Peach.
What was that good thing?
D8.
Phineas.
Excuse me. Zephyr Strike. Zephyr Strike. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I do an arcana check on it?
As an action. Zephyr Strike is a bonus action, I believe. Okay, then yes. 12. You also... Wait. Do you have Tinkerer's tools or anything like that?
These tools.
Thieves' tools do not count.
You don't have any bonus to your Arcana?
5, and that's a 7.
Oh, I thought you rolled a 12.
No.
Sorry.
Hold on a second.
You have Bardic Inspiration.
You do have Bardic Inspiration.
What is that?
A D8.
Is that a fucking 1?
That's a 7.
That's a fucking 1.
Oh.
13.
Exactly what you need.
Oh, fuck.
So you figure out that it just needs its arcane matrix recalibrated, which you can do by expending a first level or higher spell slot.
Which I have to do next turn, right?
No. I mean, like, it's just you're using the
Oh,
resource,
fuck.
not casting a spell. So
Do it.
as part of the Arcana check, which is your action, you have to spend some magic power.
Do it.
All right. So it is recalibrated. This one, so it sits stock still.
Get the cousin. Get
That's
the
your
thingy.
turn. Next turn, you can direct it to.
Having seen that, do I know now what needs doing?
It's still required. So it's what needs doing, but it's still figuring out what part of the matrix needs to
Got
be
it.
calibrated.
Okay.
So, you still have to make the Arcana check, but it is possible to
Okay.
do so. There are 2 of you and 7 heads, so flip a coin. My Randelphine and my.
Where's my
I need.
2-sided die? I don't know what that means. There's skull or 1.
Skull or 1.
1.
All right. So that means Peach gets 4 attacks, Del gets 3.
I'm sorry. It's my
It's
D2.
in a bad place. Should have disengaged.
Me too.
1, 2, 3.
I keep thinking
So that
of
will
the
be an
damn
11,
owl.
15, 20, and 18.
1,
Peach.
a 2, a 3, a 3.
To me,
Yes.
11, 15.
Well, these are the attack rolls.
I know. I'm saying them again.
11, 15, 20, and 18.
Okay, 3 of them.
Okay. So that will be 9, 11, so 20 plus 13, 33. Piercing.
Ouchie.
And then the 3 for Del. So we never want to leave Del out.
No.
2, 3. 22, 11, and 20.
2 hit.
All right. That'll be 9 plus 3. 9 plus 13.
Okay.
22. As it just starts gobble, 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 gobble. Beach.
Okay, I would like to disengage and travel at least 30 feet away from him.
What direction?
That way seems fine for now. What's 30 feet? Is that it?
Yep.
Let's go 60 then.
Are you reusing your tabaxi ability?
Yes, I am. Yes, that is all. Unless I can do an arcana and reconfigure whatever the fuck you're saying.
Disengage is an action, so no.
Boo!
Rendelphine. Oh, I'm sorry. It is the Hydra's turn. See,
Again?
No, it just attacked.
It just went.
I'm sorry. It's the end of turn, is what I meant. How much damage did it receive this turn? Did we kill a head? I don't think you guys killed a head this turn. Okay. So, Della, it's your turn.
It's a 30-foot cube.
It's 15 by 15.
Okay. Then I am going to go 30 feet straight up. I'll disengage and do that.
Disengage and do that. We'll put a little wing symbol on you.
Actually, I won't disengage. I'm just going to go 30 feet straight up. He can get his attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Isn't it like 7 attacks?
It has 7 reactions. So it gains an extra reaction that can be used only for opportunity attacks. But you still only provoke 1 opportunity attack.
That's what I
So,
was wondering.
but just so you know, just because you used it doesn't mean it's out.
Right. Oh, that makes sense.
27
27 from the 1 attack?
to hit.
Oh, yes, that hits.
That'll be 13 piercing.
Okay. Okay.
Hit.
That is... Okay. Okay, so now
Are
I'm...
you going 30 feet straight up?
Yeah. So I should be out of its reach.
So it's 15 feet up plus 10, so 25. Yeah, you're just out of its reach. Like you can just barely.
Perfect. Exactly what I want. I'm gonna go ahead and Eldritch.
Action and your move.
I didn't do an action,
Oh, you didn't disengage.
Nope.
That's right. No.
so I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Because why not? And that will be. God damn it. A 15 and a 15. This rolled 2 12s earlier, now it rolled 2 7s. I don't understand why. That's okay. Actually, on one of those, I'm going to use Dark One's Own Luck. $17, which doesn't hit.
I would like to point out that the additional AC is a magical effect.
It's okay.
So it could be dispelled.
Yeah, but no one has Dispel Magic.
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
we do?
Oh,
You want me to dispel something?
Yes, dispel the AC.
It has several magical effects going on right now that are making it stronger than usual.
Okay.
Oh, wait, maybe I don't. Oh, no, there it is. Okay.
Okay, so Buddy Boy's making 2 ice stockies. One does not hit, the other is a 26.
Okay. 26 will hit.
Excellent. And at least he's not entirely useless. I do like my Beholder Buddy. I wish I would have reread this spell again before I cast it, because some of the other ones have some neat little doodads. But for this one, it is going to be 15 damage.
All right, that brings us to Keeper.
Okay. Can I'm gonna look at the construct. It's like, go kill the Hydra.
Designation Hydra.
Was that my action? Or
It displays on a screen with like a question mark. What is a Hydra?
that thing, and I'll point towards the
You wish for me to excavate Hydra.
execute,
You wish for me to excavate Hydra.
terminate Hydra.
You wish for me to excavate Hydra.
Yes.
Excavate.
Command accepted.
That's kind of really so confused.
Yes. Fine. Do whatever.
Hydra.
Was that my action?
Hydra.
That would be a bonus action. to
Okay.
command.
And then I would like to try and run to the other construct and see, with knowing what, trying to recreate what I saw Phineas doing to get it to work.
Okay, make an Arcana check.
Natural 20.
All right.
So 21.
Spend a spell slot of first level or higher.
Okay. Done.
All right. This one is also recalibrated.
Hooray!
Phineas, it is your turn.
Okay, she's directed that one. I saw that she directed the other. Right.
Well, she recalibrated.
Right.
Yeah.
So can I direct that one?
Mhm.
Okay. That's a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna do 2 shots at the Hydra.
Oh, so what are you redirecting the other one to do?
Oh, it's, kill the Hydra.
You wish for me to excavate Hydra.
Yes,
What is a Hydra?
that
Thank you.
snake eat.
Big.
Lots of heads.
Not the eye stalks.
22 and a 12.
Both hit.
Really?
Oh, no. 22 hit.
I was like, what?
I thought you said another number before that, and
It's
so
like
like
a
my
number.
brain was like, yeah, those both hit.
Like, I mean, I'll take it. I got the D6, right?
You have your D8 force damage thing too.
D6.
Oh, so it was D8 on your character sheet.
No, favorite foes D6. My planar warrior is D8, but it's a bonus action to do that.
Warrior.
Yeah, he's from out of town.
So 8 plus 5, so 13 damage.
All right, one of the heads dies.
Oh no. Burn him with fire.
I don't have fire.
I don't either.
Well,
Just didn't
Dell
crush
is
it.
out of reach, so let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You know what? It is going to do that movement, but it is going to burrow into the soft, loamy ground
No.
and then stick its heads up to attack.
Mm,
So it has partial cover.
I don't like this.
What?
I do not enjoy this.
All right, flip a coin.
Skull.
One of you has to call it
Oh, okay.
between you and Phineas.
Skull or 1?
1.
Skull.
Okay. No. Whoop, this is the wrong creature. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 19, 17, and a natural 20.
Against.
Your AC.
The 11 does not. The 3 of them.
So let's start out with the easy ones. That'll be 20 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then
Hold on.
crit is 15 plus 15. So 30.
Okay.
So it's a total of 50 damage.
Okay.
Are you up?
I'm still up.
Oh, jeez, nice.
She hasn't been attacked yet. 3, so that would be 17, 24, and 27 for Phineas.
Say those again.
17, 24, 27.
2 what?
You have higher than 17 AC. Oh, Jesus. That'll be 24 damage as it snaps into you and bite.
But now it's closer to the constructs, so hopefully they'll be able to.
Oh, which remember I need that. This one's
Distract it.
initiative.
Shot tail.
That's fine because they're gonna go after it.
That's all right.
That brings us to Peach.
Okay, I will go ahead and cast Chaos Bolt at it again.
If you dispel it, it may help us next time.
Oh, wait, do you guys want me to?
Yep.
You would
Yes.
prefer us to spell magic?
Please.
I will cast Dispel Magic then.
So as
That's
you
the
have not
fourth level.
determined, so you know about its mage armor effect. It has 3 other effects. So you can either roll a d4 to dispel one at random, or you could pick the one you know of, which is its mage armor effect.
Oh, I guess I would pick Mage Art. Is that what everybody wants, Scott?
I'm fine with it. I don't know what the other ones are, so
Yeah, I'd say that it'll make it easier to hit.
Okay. I'll go ahead and dispel that part. So then, what would I know what level to cast Dispel Magic at? Or is it only
I mean,
fourth
these are
level?
all like potion effects. So I assume a dispel magic would hit regardless.
Okay. So I can cast it at first level. Is what I'm saying.
Well, dispel
Or would
magic is
I-
a 3rd level spell.
Would I cast at 3rd level or 4th level?
So you can only cast at 3rd level.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you could go higher, but 3rd level is enough.
That's the lowest
It's
you can
enough,
go.
then
Yeah.
That's all. Okay. Done.
So that
And I
reduces
will
its
not move.
AC to 15.
Yay!
it's better.
Hit the thing.
Is that your turn, Peach?
Thank you, Peach.
Thank you.
What does it look like when I dispel?
Excavating Hydra. So you guys remember what those things look like, right? With those big, glowing roller kind of things. It treats this Hydra as a stone wall and just starts excavating.
I want to see what Peach's dispel magic would look like
That's
though.
what I was like, I'm not sure what it would look like. I guess
Sneeze.
it's like a
sneeze?
wind washer movement of my tail.
I love it.
Dispel magic.
Wash it away, wipe it away.
Oh, I gotta do chaos. Still not that. Still.
So, This one does 32 damage as
Yes.
it tears into the thing, ripping one of the heads off and flinging it across
Hooray!
the bog. So that means it's lost 2 heads this turn.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Now we gotta kill it.
And then the other one, who it's its turn, begins excavating.
With advantage, right?
Technically,
You can share my space.
they don't have pack tactics, and so in my opinion, they are not smart enough to take advantage of it, but they both hit regardless. So, so it's 28 damage for him, which is another, so that's 3 heads.
Oh god.
We gotta kill it soon.
Oh.
Yeah.
So let's see, it had 7,
So it's
and that's
4.
the end of the turn. So -3, that would bring it down to 4, but each one splits another one.
So it's 10 now.
So add 6, so it has 10 heads now. Dell, it is your turn.
But it's looking
And is there a way for me to dispel
Voluminous.
magic of this effect that's splitting its
This
head?
is a natural
That's how
effect of the
hydras
Hydra.
work.
Gotcha.
But you do realize, if you want to make an Arcana check, I will let you guys make a reflexive Arcana check at the end of every turn.
Wait,
19.
no.
With a 19, it seems to be regenerating HP.
25.
Damn it.
So there seems to be a magical effect that is regenerating its HP on top of its normal regeneration effect. So it's healing more HP than normal.
Hey,
So would dispel magic work on that?
It would work on that.
Oh, interesting.
It's regenerating
It
more.
still
health.
has baseline regeneration from restoring the heads, but it also has regeneration at the end of every turn on top of its heads growing back.
So once, if I know that, I'm shouting it out.
Okay, I'll try to make it so that it can't do that.
Dale, it is your turn.
okay, Eldritch Blast.
So many Eldritch, so little time.
This one is going to be a 19 and a 13.
The 19 will definitely hit now. It did not before, but it does now.
Perfect. I'll take something, you know, man.
Do you want a bonus action hex it before you Eldritch Blast?
I'm out of spell slots.
Oh.
Oh no.
I like that you always think my characters can do so much more than they can.
I was just. I sometimes people forget about hex.
Yeah.
So.
10.
10 damage.
Yes. And then, buddy boy. Oh, and neither of those are gonna hit. He just shoots wild on his eyes. And they go out.
Are they at least 15? No.
No,
Yes.
no,
Okay.
yeah. That's why neither of them hit.
Kipper.
Okay. I am within 5. I'm right next to this damn thing, so I am pulling out my longsword and I'm going to slash at it.
All right, so you make 2 longsword attacks.
You've been good to me. We'll try 15 and 19 plus.
Those both hit.
Okay.
Base.
Yay. All right. And so I've actually not used my sword before, so I got a 1d8 plus 2.
Do you use a shield?
No.
So you can use it 2-handed for 1d10.
Okay.
It's a versatile weapon.
1d10 3.
Plus. I should say right there. 1d8 plus 2, so 1d10 plus 2.
So 5.
So 5, and then your second attack you roll twice, so
2. 4.
so 9.
So 9 damage total, and then I would like to use my, where is it? Magical inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
No. Never mind. No, defensive flourish then.
Okay.
So when you take the attack action on your turn, your walking speed increases until the end of my turn, and if a weapon attack hits, I can expend one of my bardic inspiration to deal extra damage equal to the number you roll on the die.
So that means you could roll a d8 right now and
Okay.
do additional damage.
Let's do that. I also add that number to my AC until the start of my next turn. 3.
Okay,
So
so that's
3
additional
more.
3 damage, and then keep in mind that your AC,
My AC is now plus 3.
is really strong. Next, potentially you could add 8 to your AC to the end of your next turn. That's better than shield.
And I need to expend a bardic. So
And you get
it'll
up to
be fine.
D12 with bardics, don't you?
Yeah.
Eventually. Maybe swords is the way to go.
Okay.
Phineas,
Okay,
quickly before Ferb gets home.
Seven Strike.
Mom!
So you're still under the effect of
Right,
it.
what I'm saying is, if I can finish, I'm moving and not taking attack of opportunity. Then I'm gonna do 2 attacks. I'm gonna give myself advantage on the first one with Zephyr Strike.
That was cocked.
16. So 26 to hit. And that's going to give me a extra d8 plus a d6. Plus, as a bonus action, I'm doing Planar Warrior. So that is
No, don't eat my cookies. Mm-hmm. Okay.
$14, 16, 24.
Damage.
Yes, for the first hit.
That's 1 head.
And then 24 to hit for the second one.
24 to hit will hit.
11 damage.
That's a second head.
Cool. First time I did the D. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's me.
It's gonna take a while.
So there's 2 heads.
It's 2 heads.
2 out of 2.
Oh my god.
Stop it.
The lowest roll is 17.
Against.
You're the only living creature within its range.
Okay. Yeah, that they all hit.
17 hits?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Hold on. We go to other.
If somebody wants to do the math on this, 15 plus 11
Mm-hmm. That's it. I'm down.
plus 11.
37.
I guess I'll split these up amongst the ruin grinders then, because if it keeps attacking you, it would definitely kill you. So I'm just gonna have it split the rest of these attacks. So the ruin grinders take a not sufficient amount of damage.
All right, so I am gonna have to use my relentless endurance to be down to 1 HP.
Peach.
Okay. So you are not unconscious.
Correct.
But if you came back at 1 with the hydras, then strike you.
And she said that after I said they redirect their attacks. So
Okay, so
Yeah, so when you're reduced to 0 HP but not killed, you can drop to 1 HP instead once per long rest.
okay.
So-
And we want me to dispel magic again,
Yes.
not attack.
No.
Okay. All right, dispel magic on this regenerating thing it's doing.
okie dokie.
Do I need to cast that at 4th, or is 3rd going to be
Third
sufficient?
is fine. Anything else on your turn?
I want to move farther away. No, I'll stay here.
There's a very real chance that the excavators are about to kill it.
Yay!
So the 2 excavators just tear this thing. Like, it's just like if it was a stone statue, it would be torn asunder. It's made of flesh. So it is just a bloody, bloody mess that leaves nothing
Hooray.
behind.
Um,
And they keep breaking it down into smaller pieces until someone stops them.
I go up and pat one. Get it all out, buddy.
We are excavating the Hydra. We have found nothing of use.
Keep digging. It'll be there.
I'm like trying to drag you away. And they're like, "Are you okay? Do you need my potion?"
I'm gonna go up and cast Cure Wounds on you.
Thank you.
2d8 plus 2.
Do you roll it or I do?
You can roll it.
Okay.
Okay, for expediency's sake, we're going to just kind of move forward. Unless you guys want to say anything about that situation.
Light it on fire.
That was terrible. I'm
The,
sorry,
I
Cat.
can't believe they're sending us in here by ourselves. The faculty is useless. What
The-
is going on?
the crate you found with the constructs is filled with incense. The other one is empty, seemingly ripped open by the Hydra, where it got all of that stuff.
Yes, we certainly
I
needed
did
this
not
incense.
sign up for this.
Yes, we certainly needed
not.
this incense.
Neither did we. This is.
This one over here, the one on the other side of the broken bridge, is also damaged. Its contents have leaked out. And then the final one is up here.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you approach that one,
Another Hydra sprouts
steel-
from the water.
a steel crate, its surface glowing orange, rests amid a pool of bubbling and hissing water.
I don't want to touch that. Does anybody have a disc? Do we have any discs left?
You want to make an Arcana check before you touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
8.
9.
Do you still want your beholder up?
Yeah. Just in case.
We take a few minutes. I can try again.
What was the Arcana check?
9.
12.
Anybody else?
7.
12.
Can we wait a few minutes? and do
It seems
again?
perfectly safe.
I mean, it should be fine.
It is
Yeah, we don't
very,
know. Yeah.
it's glowing. I would like to at least lift it with the disc.
Anyone have a disc left?
I don't think you
I'm not
used
gonna-
yours, did
I
you?
thought I gave it to Cat.
You did. Did you use yours?
I used mine.
Oh, you only had 3. Okay, and I will go ahead and set the disc down and push my crate off of it and send that disc over to pick up the next one.
Yes.
As you pick it up out of the mud, it shifts ever so slightly. You hear a shattering sound, and then everybody make a deck save as it explodes in a 30-foot
God.
explosion.
Luck point. God damn it!
Oh, that was worse.
Dex, you said?
Dex.
18.
19.
18, 19.
7.
How much HP do you even have?
I just healed you.
I know.
12.
12. All right. So the
Please
DC was 13, so 14.
Okay.
It does 43 fire damage. If you saved, you take half of that.
21.
I'm down.
Down as well.
Oh my god.
So how does one die?
What is your max HP?
59.
Okay, so you would have to take 59. You'd have to hit negative 59 in one attack.
Okay.
So if you have even 1 HP, you could survive this explosion.
I don't have 1 HP. Well,
You have.
I
if
have
you have at
18.
least
Okay,
1
yeah, yeah,
HP
yeah.
when the attack goes off,
correct.
you could
Okay,
survive.
so I'm just unconscious now.
Okay, spare the dying, fighting everyone.
Melithorn helps, even though he takes double damage from fighters.
Yeah.
He's probably out too.
No. I assumed everyone is
Philip is gone.
I go up.
Pretty
and
sure that Beholder's gone.
I don't even look down. I just like take my foot and tap everyone. And I'm like, nope, not dying. No. Mm-mm.
The 2 rune grinders are actually healed by the explosion.
Yeah, well, fuck them. You're not dying. You're at 0. You're
Okay.
stabilized.
So hold on, let me change this.
And then
Oh, the beholder's fine.
Oh, okay.
But I went down, so it is unsummoned.
so you're stable but unconscious now.
Before too long, you wake up to see Phineas and Arkin's faces as they have revived all of you through magic potions.
If I'm at 1 HP, I'm gonna do a healing word. Can I healing word myself?
We are done, so you don't have to worry about casting spells. So this is the end of the detention.
Oh my god.
So
This has got to be one of the worst so far.
I'll report all of this to the faculty. Was this memo?
Yes.
I think so.
She touched all the boxes.
Oh, and the Hydra too. The Hydra was filthy with her magic.
She touched all the boxes
She
and
molested a
oh,
hydra.
and
Your
let them
school is
know.
really dangerous.
Let them know the Hydra.
Our school?
Your school.
Aren't you also at this school? It is our school.
The school is very dangerous.
To be honest, this is outside of our normal range of things, and I was really hoping I would find this particular box. It looks like it looks like the contents were intermixed.
Shame.
As I reach over and pat a flame. It'll grow back.
Well, as an apology, here, and he removes the 5 remaining summoning unguents and gives them to you.
Oh, thank you.
So you have 5 uses of those planar unguents, however you want to split them up.
Okay, so-
Flavor Ungin.
An item?
Yeah, do either of you have summoning spells?
I think I should have used.
We
my
can figure out how to
magic
split it
tricks.
up later.
Yeah.
You also advance to level 9. Congrats, everybody!
Yeah, so that was a deadly encounter.
God.
That'll be up all for Strixhaven this week. Join us next week for more Strixhaven, right?
Yeah. I don't get shit at level 9.
Why? You should get some shit at level
I
9.
don't see anything at level 9.
I think Rangers get something at level 9. I think you're just
Oh
crazy.
goodness.
I don't know.
Anyway, patrons. The list.
Thank you all to our
I
patrons.
have
We really appreciate everything you do. We're gonna name you off in just a second.
Daku Arcana, Eric Fox, Duke Relin, Rockelman, who Rockelman very soon
Yes.
guest DM.
So excited.
My mother, who will never let me forget she's a patron of my channel. Daniel, Dream Lover, Sparky, and Nico.
Yay.
Congrats, everyone.
Yeah.
We love
We
you.
survived?
Yeah.
It was a close one.
Oh my god.
Okay, bye.
Something about a tagline eventually.